Okay. Okay. Cool. So we want to put this here. And then I want to put this kind of like, what's the smallest size you can get? That's pretty good. Can I go smaller? No, not really. It's as small as YouTube would want it to be. Okay. And make this as small as it could ever be. Alright. Hello. Okay. Okay. Setting things up still with my friends, if anyone wants to join. I think that's really it though. I mainly care about the live chat. I don't really care about it.
Okay, actually, I'll watch for a little bit.
Thank you.
Parents are starting. I'm gonna play with. I just got 2 board games for Christmas, so I'm starting in like 20-30 minutes on that.
Nice. Can you talk again? Okay.
I did the talk. Are you proud of me?
Yes, you're very loud.
I think you need to just turn me down on Discord then.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Nice. I just heard myself screaming on the video.
Nice.
I did it.
What did I want to do? I wanted to change something with the audio, but I couldn't. Subtitles.
So,
Let's make sure subtitles are on.
tell me a bit about Death Stranding. I haven't even played it before.
Let me find subtitles first. Is it in English setting? Here it is. Alright, they're on. Cool, it's English. I think we should make the voice language Japanese. Is that Japanese? I don't know. I don't think that's Japanese.
Not Japanese, you're James.
I know. James is his own language.
Yes, you speak James.
Alright, yeah, overlay my current save data. Do normal difficulty. Yeah, normal's fine. Normal, large. We'll do that. Alright. Death Stranding is a game about a apocalyptic environment, and everyone's super far apart. It takes place in the future. There's acid rain. I'm a delivery guy. And I'm also an important dude.
Nice. Oh shit, my computer's hot. Why is it so fucking hot?
You running something else in the background?
Nah, just your stream. And the Discord. And I'm just realizing it's super hot.
Jeez.
I don't know why it's actually so hot, because I'm really not running anything. It doesn't usually have this kind of problem. It's still pretty warm. I don't like this computer. I don't.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
This is also my first Hideo Kojima game. Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima.
Am I saying his name right? I feel like I messed up the first name.
It's like Hideo.
Hideo. Whatever. This is my first game from this guy. I haven't played any of the Metal Solid Snake.
Once there was an explosion.
Twin Snakes. It's a pretty good
A
game.
bang which gave birth
Twin
to
Snakes is a
time and
remake of the
space.
original. That's the only one I've played of his.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion.
Heck.
A
You said
bang
heck
which
in
gave
chat.
rise to life as we know it.
Yes.
And then came the next explosion.
Shit, why is it so fucking warm right now?
Is the vents on the
Weird.
bottom of it like suffocating? Is there no room for them to breathe?
No, it's working. There's room for them. They're just working overtime right now.
Hmm.
For some reason.
Hideo.
Computer did not like it today.
You see that rainbow?
Yes.
That's a sign of death.
What is it, a sign of Death Stranding?
Pretty much. I don't know, the title, the name. I don't know much about the lore of this game. And I know Alyssa does, and I told her to not say anything to me like she did for Hollow Knight.
Yeah, she's like my mom. A tendency to just spoil the plot before you actually watch it. That's what my mom does. What?
You think I'm gonna get a
Elijah.
felony for
Elijah
playing
does
this
the same.
music live?
You got a felony, right? Yeah, exactly. God, that whole law is so fucking stupid. It's got a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a Tron bike, but it doesn't have the Tron thing coming off the side.
Yeah, it's very Tron-esque.
Okay, so my computer finally cooled down.
That's good.
For some reason, it was just like, fuck you, I'm gonna become a cloud. But now it's okay.
That's good.
Now it's more like an annoyingly... It's like when you slightly burn yourself on a stove, but it's mostly cooled down.
So it's not actually acid rain, by the way. The rain in this game speeds up life. It accelerates organisms so you will age faster.
Huh. Have you played this game before, or is it?
I've played like a little bit of it. I think I played the first 6 hours. So I understand the basics of the world. Like this shit.
Yeah.
But I didn't get very far.
Neo just joined the chat.
Hello, Neo. Thanks, Neo. Really appreciate you subbing and liking. We're on the door in a video call if y'all want to join us and chill. Spoilers, of course, to anyone that wants to play this game and doesn't want any spoilers, but day one is mostly going to be the very beginning of the game.
James, you can't do a spoiler-free playthrough of this game.
I kind of can't.
You can't? How dare.
If you watch the later days, you will get spoiled.
Can't do a full playthrough without spoilers.
Unfortunately, no. This dude's got more problems to worry about than getting his game spoiled, though.
Yeah, like these birds that keep dying.
No, 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 no! Ah, great. Fuck.
Clearly, he is entering a the Bird style horror film. Birdemic 3. Death Stranding. So this is supposed to be Earth or no?
This is supposed to be Earth, yeah. This is the same planet that we live on now. I don't forgot how far in the future this takes place in, but it's pretty far.
Next year? That's pretty far away. That's
You said next year?
yes.
Yeah, next year is pretty far away.
5 days. It's a long time in 2020 time. Oh, did you see the video I posted from Nick Robinson in the chat?
I think so.
I like Nick Robinson. He's my new favorite YouTuber.
Is he the one that did the obscure Nintendo advent calendar game?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
I was
video.
watching the beginning of that. Pretty interesting stuff.
You have to see his Super Monkey Ball one though. That one. is a
Hello,
classic.
the tone was 789. You said hello earlier, but I didn't say it because the cutscene was playing.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yeah, what was it though? He did the one for Super Monkey Ball, and he did the McDonald's game too. The McDonald's DS game.
Ooh, you might want to pay attention for this cutscene. This one's pretty good.
I'll probably be online until about 3, by the way. So.
Okay.
Nothing timed out particularly well today, like I was expecting it to. It's very different being on this side of the streaming.
Mm-hmm. How does the feed look for you on YouTube?
Pretty smooth.
Cool, cool.
Not any issues. I mean, my computer wants to kill itself, but that's normal.
Hopefully when COVID ends, you can get yourself a bit of an income and not have to have a crappy laptop as your main unit.
Yeah.
You don't have to get a
Well, yeah,
super
this thing just
expensive
didn't
gaming
overheat.
one
That's
either.
Like, that's the big thing, is this thing just heats up like crazy.
You see how his arm's getting super red? Like all of his skin is?
Yeah.
This is where the fun part of the game comes in.
Hello, we're just enjoying.
It's Alyssa.
Hey, Alyssa.
Yeah, death really does stand in an abyss sometimes. Hi, Alyssa.
Alyssa, I realized it was you before I even looked and before you spoke. I felt your presence.
If y'all can keep a little quiet for this cutscene and enjoy it. I really like this cutscene. Hold like, let's pretend we're in it and hold our breath. You'd be dead already.
Yes, I would. Did I say I was good at Alien Isolation?
So, are you like planning on finishing the game on stream before you finish it like on your own, or?
I plan on playing this entire game on stream, yes.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's a lot easier to get through games actually when you're streaming. than it is just by on your own. I think you screw around less when you're screaming.
Yeah, but I think there's also just, you know, there's a lot of games where it's fun to mess around. I think
That's true.
that might remove some of the experience, even if it is shorter.
Well, I think there's a couple games like when I was doing Dead Rising, I do plan on going back to that game off stream eventually. But like, it was nice to just barrel my way through the storyline on stream, and then I'm gonna come back and screw around and ride that game. There's a lot of fun shit to do in it. But I feel like when you're on stream, you have like a tendency to just wanting to keep move forward. You know what I mean? Like, not so much that you have to get it all done quickly, but just like you're constantly need to be working towards something when you're on stream.
For sure.
So it makes you actually get through things in a reasonable period of time. And as someone that usually gets caught up in like games, I tend to not get very far in games. But
Look, Maxine, look. Can you see them?
Let's see.
You don't. As soon as you look out the cave is when you want to look, and you can kind of see the creature.
Creature.
Miss Halo. Miss Master Chief.
And he starts crying.
Prologue.
He's sad.
I can't really see it, but
I don't know how well it show up on stream.
Like have a second, yeah.
How much about this game do you know, Alyssa?
Oh, I've watched at least 2 to 3 people play through the entire thing.
Nice.
I know nothing about this game except that it's Hideo Kojima.
Grab you so hard.
Where's my cellular smart device?
Chiral allergy.
I do not have my cellular smart device.
Dooms, like me.
You got the extinction factor.
That's rare.
I think you got me beat.
It's an alley.
What's your
Oh
level?
shit. Hi, Allie.
Hi,
You can see
Allie.
him, right?
I see you're playing a video game with an invisible man and a shirtless guy.
Yes.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry.
Finally.
I sure am, and I've
Thanks.
misplaced my cellular cell device.
Time
Gosh darn
falls
my stupid brain.
My name is
and I've
Fragile.
misplaced my cellular cell device. Oh god, you're echoing.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
I can't believe
That right?
Mr. Hideo
Some
Kojima
border
made this
breaches.
game and wrote the dialogue and
The
everything.
man who delivers.
I mean, he's been in the industry for quite a while, making some pretty impressive things. So that makes sense.
I'm saying that because there's some whack dialogue in place.
Yeah, but why
So
is
it is
he,
a Metal
why is
Gear
he
game.
not wearing a shirt? Why is he randomly shirtless in a cave with this lady?
Because it's Hideo Kojima.
It's because
Things to know about Hideo Kojima is that
Oh,
someone
wait,
will
wait,
always be
watch.
shirtless,
Wait, you're not ready.
There are
She's
nonsensical
gonna eat this
lines.
guy.
and sci-fi shit
To
happens
light a
that's
day keeps
And
not
now there's like
tentacle all the
weird floating water bears.
Yeah, she's gonna eat it. Just wait. Makes a horrible crunchy noise.
crunch.
The first time I saw this cutscene, I was like, gross! But now I'm just like, yeah, I want one.
Yeah.
I'm all.
Wanna come work for me? Must be
Dang.
tough out here on your own.
It's like a gummy candy.
Seems
you
like
have
I
to-
want
Like
the
Express had
I want
plenty
that
of
food. I
Plenty of
didn't get
traders.
enough lunch today.
Oh
Can
no,
you
now
imagine?
he's suddenly wearing a shirt.
Safe for feminist folks.
I would love it if Hideo
top
Kojima
of that-
released like a candy that's just those.
Not much left of me
Oh
either.
my god.
Got sucked from it
It's like,
too.
look guys, I made crypto
I
biotes.
can't help you with that.
One of my favorite things about this game, I think it's the
I make
funniest thing
deliveries.
ever.
That's all.
If you read like the item description for your canteen, it says that it like collects rainwater and converts it into Monster Energy drink.
Yeah, this game has Monster Energy in it.
Finally, the future.
And now
We
it has
don't need water
Cyberpunk
anymore.
2077 lore in it, which is going to be interesting
Headed into
if I ever
town.
run into that stuff.
Oh, you're
Wait.
right.
Question. Do you guys remember 3D
Watch
Space
yourself.
Pinball on Windows
Those things
XP?
never stay
Yeah.
Yeah, makes some horrible noises, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, but it's a good game. But do you want to hear something interesting about it?
Hi, Noah.
No.
Death Stranding. More like
Shake hearing, what is that
alive
weird
and
umbrella
thriving.
thing?
Alive, thriving.
Am I right?
Apparently,
kind
3D Space Cadet Pinball is just a demo port of an older game.
The
That's a
time
full
full
game.
fast forward.
This is just turning into a party.
Really?
But it can't wash everything away.
It's like, what even
Passengers
happens in
won't let
Death
go.
Stranding? What do
Hey.
you
See
do?
you around.
You deliver
You know
packages.
UPS? Yeah.
That's the entire game. I bought the game because I really like Hideo Kojima. I think the story is pretty good, but like
Just the gameplay's not good
the
enough for you.
gameplay is actually really bad.
I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna enjoy every minute of the gameplay.
No,
See,
yeah,
Hideo-
it's.
You're
not a
welcome
game
to
for-
enjoy it, but you gotta make sure you. I don't know.
You know what
I
I
was gonna
think
say
is really
something
funny?
profound, and I
You know what I
forgot.
think is really funny about this? Is a lot of people were like, oh, I don't like the game because like it's boring. And Hideo Kojima was like, stupid Americans not understanding the story of my game.
I'm gonna pause it in BRB
Americans
real
like
quick.
first-
I want to look for my cell phone because I misplaced it.
A lot of weird
Like
quotes. about-
first-person shooters. My game
COD
is
sucks. COD sucks.
There's a third-person shooter with package delivery, and you don't get the gun for a while.
It's a walking
Okay, I'm back.
simulator, but like,
Okay,
It's
see
a-
It's a
now.
walking simulator.
See now I need
It's a
to find
good-looking
full
one.
tilt
The
to-
joke about
to
this
pinball.
game is it is really a walking simulator through and through. That's genuinely.
Yeah.
it's
They
a
do have
beautiful
really good
looking
walking
walking simulator.
physics.
Oh yeah, no, I have it on max settings on my PC, and it runs.
It's a story-driven game as opposed to a gameplay-driven game.
You can do both though, or
Well, you
not-
can do
can.
both, but I'm saying this
Now
game doesn't.
I know
This
y'all
game doesn't.
aren't massive PC gamer folks, but I want to explain a quick fun fact about this game real quick. So this was originally a PS4 exclusive,
Oh, James,
And-
you're gonna get PMCA.
and Sony. I know it's a great song. I'm gonna get a felony for playing music on stream, so watch out.
Fun.
But
I love getting DMCA'd.
The DMCing.
I would
is
be
my
streaming
game.
this on Twitch, but I'm streaming on YouTube purely because I don't want to deal with Twitch's bullshit. YouTube already stands how to
fuck
handle
Twitch.
copyrighted music, and Twitch is like figuring it out in their preteen years. So
Unlike
Did
YouTube already went through
you
the
say
growth
YouTube-
phase.
Say YouTube knows how to handle copyrighted music.
yeah,
In comparison to Twitch.
yeah. Because like fucking, if I use copyright music in a person-in-person video, it's just like okay, so these people that made the music get to put AdSense on it and make money off it, and I'm like, that's fine because I wouldn't make this video to make money off it anyways. Where Twitch would just fucking delete the entire video.
You know, Twitch sucks these days.
Yeah.
I guess YouTube is more about preserving the content, but in a lot of cases, it also does not at all.
I don't.
No, YouTube's a broken system. It's just that Twitch is substantially more broken in comparison.
It's like comparing a raw banana to like a dead person. I don't know.
The ramen
Weird
is still
analogy.
my preferable. So my
Yeah, I'd rather eat. Wait, no. Okay, never mind.
You'd rather eat what, a raw banana or a dead person?
I was gonna go
I need to know,
with
Noah.
person, but I don't know.
This game's absolutely blasting the music, and I can't
So-
tune the sound of the game because Hideo Kojima's like, this is my experience.
Okay, so I'm like,
Oh
I
yeah.
just want to
Conan
say that
is in
Full
this
Tilt
game.
Fit
He's
Pinball,
furry.
which has the Space Cadet pinball table on it, has 2 other tables. Skullduggery and Dragon's Keep.
I'm gonna put
And I
it.
kind of want to just track it down now so I can play it.
Hey Noah.
That's better.
Yeah. Yes.
My one gripe about what this game does right now, without any context, is I kind of don't like the way the camera moves with every single step this guy is taking.
It's to
The
be
camera's
immersive.
nothing
You
to
feel
do
like
with
you're
it.
walking on shaky ground. You're gonna drown in the river, James?
I could.
I would
Doesn't mean I'm
recommend
going
it.
to. Anyways, I want to explain real quick. So this was originally a PS4 exclusive. And then
Was
Sony
it?
wanted to experiment because Microsoft's been porting a lot of their exclusive to PC. And Sony wanted to give that a try. So they took this game and Horizon Zero Dawn and ported it to PC. And this game was a brilliant port. This game runs beautifully on PC, even though it still looks like a PS4 game. Unless I fucking turn up to high resolution as hell. Which is what I'm
Ironically,
doing.
the Horizon PC port looks a lot better on PS4.
Did you say the Horizon PC port looks better on PS4? You just mean the game as a whole looks better on PS4. I disagree.
No, it
It
was an
looks
awful
better on a
port.
PS4 than in real life.
The PC port for Horizon Zero Dawn wasn't the best, but I think they fixed all the
It's like
issues
no
with patches.
difference. Aside from, like,
can't.
I can't hear you guys. By the way, the game's fucking blasting this music at my ears.
James, we're screaming at you from the abyss behind
can't wait.
music.
I can't wait until the future when games become so high definition that they're a higher definition than real life.
I used to think they were at that back in the 360 days.
That's not how it works.
No, listen, Maxine. In the future, we're gonna get eyes that are better than our eyes, so we can see everything in higher definition, and then people will look at like photographs, because we'll also have cameras, right, that can capture things in higher definition, and they're gonna look at photographs from back in the day that are like full color HD, and they're gonna be like,
gummy guys off the rocks.
look at this low definition. Yeah, Allie, you know what's interesting about Death Stranding?
What?
If you pee on the ground, it summons mushrooms that the cryptobiotes fly around.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You could just
Pee on
create
them,
little like nests of them by peeing in places.
Isn't there like a plateau, basically, though, on like how realistic things can get? Because at some point in time, it's like, I mean, it's already kind of hippie in Candy Valley, but at some point in time, you just can't go any farther where it's noticeable. I'm not saying we're there yet, but we're getting
Should I
there.
go down this side?
Animation industry,
No, I'm good. I'm gonna go down where I came up.
Sorry to cut you guys off, but I gotta go, so I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
TTYL.
See ya.
Wait, what were you saying, Ellie?
In the 3D animation industry, they do talk about this exact thing. There's well, it's just like an art thing in general. It's possible to over-render, or like, at a certain point you get so lost in the sauce of trying to put more detail and more definition in something that it ceases to actually look real.
Yeah.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah.
Oh no, the animated sauce. It's become too strong.
And computer animation, like CGI animation, has reached the level where there are certain aspects of it where they can get more high definition than looks reality.
Interesting. That's a pretty interesting fact right there. Does this game have a photo mode?
I'm gonna go for a second.
I'll wear those snazzy sunglasses. Why not?
One area where this is becoming a problem is like physics in animation. Like water physics has recently like gotten into the level where now they can render water as like more like, weird and flowy than actual water ever is. So now you have to be careful not to go all the way, otherwise whoops, it's not water anymore, it's like oil.
Does this look like water to you guys, or does this look like something else?
I mean, there's pieces of it that it seems to nail. Like, it's got the rapids effect there that I think works pretty well, but it's a little over-exaggerated, the rapids effect. I think it's not a terrible depiction of it, but it also looks a bit thick for water, to be honest.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like in like 3D animation and art, if you try to hit realism, you should still have like your own style of realism. I feel like no one should really try to capture real life unless you're doing a fucking photograph from a real life camera. I feel like if you're gonna do it through animation or CGI or stuff, you should try to capture your vision of reality in whatever shape or form that should
Go
be.
back to motion capture with photos overlaid, like the old Mortal Kombat games.
Those were the
Good,
days.
right?
Those were the days.
Hold
There's
on.
a certain thing that some people never learn is that you cannot depict reality. It's just impossible. Every attempt you make to depict reality will fail if you try to make it look too real. So at a certain point you have to just accept depicting things just with the vibe of how it feels rather than just focusing on making it look as realistic as possible.
Sam, he's there, man.
Chat.
Hey Maxine, I know you're gonna have to leave now, but I suggest you come back later to look at this point in the stream, because a cutscene's gonna happen that you should really see.
Dropping things.
There's a really important cutscene. Did I miss any packages? Because I know there's a mic pickup here.
Hold on, let me see if I'm actually leaving right now or not. Depends on what my parents are doing at the moment.
Oh wait, can I not cross over here? Well, fuck. I forgot I can't do that. Okay. This is gonna be fun. I gotta cross the river.
I got some neat stuff for Christmas.
Did you get some pins?
No. I didn't get anything.
Yeah, they're still doing something right now, so I'm not leaving just yet.
How was your guys' Christmas?
I didn't get any gifts on Christmas Day, but that's mainly because I didn't really know what I wanted my parents to get me.
That's fair.
But Linus's mouse pad that he put up on his merch store arrived the day after Christmas, so that was nice. And then my parents bought me a pressure washer and foam sprayer for washing my car yesterday. So, because I realized, oh hey, you can get me that for Christmas. My job got me so exhausted that I didn't even know what I wanted. It was terrible.
Ouch.
And it's so funny. I'm doing exactly what I did in my job in this game right now.
You're just simulating your job, but slightly worse.
In a different environment, yeah. At least this one's exciting.
Alyssa, how is Google Stadia? I'm meaning to ask.
Oh.
I'm curious, like, because I don't really know much about it, to be honest.
It functions.
What'd you try playing on there?
Just all the ones that they gave you for free with the $10 subscription.
What are those?
I don't know. There was like, it had Human Fall Flat, which I'd heard of before.
I'm gonna pause for a second. I
some other
want to
ones.
see
Oh,
something.
I can actually check.
Handling
Okay,
this?
this is what I hate about the Stadia. It's the most annoying thing ever. I had to install 2 different apps on my phone to get it to work. One to set up the Chromecast that it comes with, and the second one to set up the Stadia itself and also get all of the games on the Stadia and stuff.
Okay.
That's kind of annoying that it took 2.
So I found that a little annoying. That I have to go on an app on my phone to buy games for my console. I guess
Like,
it's
the
a
Oculus
console.
makes you download an app, but it's only one you have to deal with. Actually, now it's not true anymore because you also download Facebook.
Oh
This
no.
is Facebook, that whole bullshit.
Well, on
Anyways,
Samsung phones,
so-
Facebook fucking comes as a oh, what's it called? Apps that come with the phone that you can't uninstall. It's
No,
like
you
it's a
can't.
certain term for it.
Are you sure you can't just uninstall it?
You can disable it, but you can't unless you like fucking root hack it and get admin permissions.
It's part of the bloatware.
Bloatware, that's the word. Thank you. Yeah, it's bloatware.
Risk of Rain 2 is on the Stadia, so that was neat. That was one of the free ones. I played a little bit of that, not much. I didn't get very far. It is a roguelike though, so that kind of makes sense. Celeste is on the Stadia. That's kind of cool. Celeste is a good game. The main game that I played yesterday is a game called Monster Jam Steel Titans. It is free. It's just like a monster truck game. You can do a bunch of different like events and stuff with monster trucks. My sister and mom loved it. They were playing it a bunch. They were having the time of their lives. Some weird things. Stadia has like a microphone built into it and like Google Assistant, so you can like could hold your video game controller up and go, "Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes or whatever." You know, it's weird.
Yeah.
So like, what's the story reason that this guy's picking up random packages from the ground?
He's a delivery guy. He's a porter.
Why is he getting extra
He is
stuff from
a
the ground?
porter.
Because people die out there and drop stuff and their bodies decompose instantly.
Oh, okay, so he's picking up dead guy stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Or there's just a lot of reasons in which people would drop packages out there. There's probably a lot of reasons, but I like to imagine that they're just a bunch of dead people, just lost all their stuff and their lives, and then you just come along and are like, haha, grave robbing without the grave.
Lovely.
Also, I think some of them are your package.
Hello there!
Ah, Ed! Oh, my god.
Wow.
Ed, you're fucking loud.
Yeah,
His name was like,
yeah.
You're still
that
a
was-
little grainy.
You are full distortion, Ed.
Yeah.
I've been trying to fix my mic and whatnot, so.
Remember how I had you adjust your levels
Yeah?
on Windows microphone properties?
Yeah.
Maybe you could turn them down.
Alright.
We didn't really do much for Christmas, but my young uncle and his wife came over.
Your uncle.
Is that better?
You're just quieter
Hold
now.
it. You're just
The distortion is still there. You need to turn down the gain on your actual microphone if you can do that.
You
Turn
still
down the
sound like you're
gain.
about to say, a man has fallen into the river in Lego City.
"Wait, do that for us."
Yeah, do it.
Hold on.
Hey!
Hey!
Man,
Hey!
A man has fallen for a man in Lego City.
but did you guys ever watch that series of videos on YouTube about the various
No.
things that happen in Little City, like terrorism and the corrupt police force?
No. I'm sorry.
Religion in
Did
Lego City.
Nick just send a picture that they're playing Genshin Impact on, what is that, a PS4?
Alright. Is that better?
A
You're
little
still
bit.
super distorted.
You're still
It's as if
recording,
you're
but
hitting the
slow.
maximum on your microphone. You need to turn down your physical microphone
I
gain
got-
if you can do that somehow.
I got a video game for Christmas.
Here, you
So did I,
you
thanks
gotta
to
watch
Ed.
that.
Thank
Oh,
you,
you're
Ed.
right. I actually got two. I keep forgetting about the ad one since I.
Anyways,
Yeah.
we should quiet down for this cutscene, if you can please. And thank you.
No, I need to tell you about what video game I got.
Here,
Not the one from Ed. The one from Ed I don't know much about. I'm familiar with the franchise, but
Alyssa, this is where you should start.
this is where I
Lego
should
City
start.
ones.
Bridges corpse disposal. Where I presume?
You said, oh no.
Not the touchy-feely type.
Oh god.
Doctor said you had some kind of phobia.
No,
Just corpse disposal.
These just get
What?
better too.
What happened?
Look,
You're gonna want to
we
watch
gotta
this,
move
guys.
on. I'll explain as we go.
This explains a
I
lot
guess-
of the game.
I guess I'm the only one here who's seen this cutscene about like
I
3 or
have.
4 times.
I've seen it. This will be my third time, actually.
Sure. That's what they
Come
all
take a look.
say.
But for Ed, Maxine, and Ali, you guys make sure you watch this cutscene if you can.
That's it.
Welcome back, Noah.
No.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
What the?
How long since he flatlined?
Happy holidays,
This
happy
car.
fun.
By the way,
I
Alyssa,
look-
Stands up all the way. It looks like a baby carriage.
He was in
Alyssa,
quarantine.
for Christmas I got 2 board games.
Suicide.
So,
Which
if you'd be
ones?
interested. Got
We're just
Settlers
like
of
we found it all.
Catan and
Got
Coup.
him on ice ASAP, but who knows
What?
where he'll go next.
Coup.
Where you taking
See-
it?
Just
C-O-U-P,
like C-O-U-P. Is it small, silver box, has a lady with like cybernetics in her face?
Yes.
This root's
Yeah,
crawling with
that's a good
PTs.
one.
Sure you can't use
Decided
another.
to try out some
Wish I could,
games.
but there's no time.
Got me into
Settlers
board
of
gaming.
Catan is a
Just
classic,
burn the poor
and
bastard
2
right
is less
All
of
that
one,
kind
but
of
it's still
living
pretty
near
solid.
so
I think it
close
goes
to
pretty
town?
fast.
Can't do it.
Yeah, it says like a
Better that
15-minute game in the back of the
than
box, so.
incinerate.
Hey, we can do this. We just
Like,
need
I just-
someone like you.
The
I
red
look on-
crawling with BTS. They're out there.
I also got a Samsung tablet. That was the other thing I got for Christmas.
Nice.
So, I've never actually had a tablet before.
Well,
Kinda
he's
cool.
already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't
I
hurry,
like
this
the-
place is a crater.
Just related text, and the
how
first
about
thing
it?
it read is
Count
Lego
on you?
City against furries. Look up with no context. Just
Then Bridges-
is-
Make sure you guys
Have you
are
ever
watching.
watched that
With
series?
Sam Porter.
I'm always watching James.
Sam,
Always.
just
No,
Sam.
have you ever watched that series on
And I
YouTube?
can't spot BTs.
The
What is
Lego
this?
City series? Lego City.
That's why we came
I
prepared.
have-
You should watch
not.
that video and all of its
Bridge
surrounding
baby,
videos, like terrorism in Lego City,
If it's helping you,
corrupt police
you'll
force
be
of Lego
staying
City,
one step ahead of 'em.
religion in Lego City.
Religion in
Is it
Lego
just
City.
establishing Lego City?
Yes, it's
feel like
full
shit
depth
every time.
analysis of what exists in Lego City.
You're plugging into the other
Oh,
Wow.
what in the heck?
Yes,
I am
it's
in
pretty
Lego
funny.
City. Oh gosh, where
Roll
is...
out.
I tried to download the game from Ed. I'm not...
There were a war
Game's
against furries in Lego City.
Why is there a weird fetus thing?
It's called a bridge
Wouldn't you
baby.
like to know, Allie?
If you watch me play through, you will find out what it's for. It's pretty crazy.
It's for. Oh, did you guys know that Disney XD once covered E3? It was like the
Sure.
2018 E3.
That was right when they
Yeah.
were trying to do all the gaming stuff on
Yeah,
their channel.
they did-
They did the Nintendo World Championships one year, didn't they?
Yeah, that was cool. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, the world
But
was different when
the
I
issue
was a
is,
kid.
it wasn't censored,
America
so
is a
a bunch
country.
of children
Anybody
saw
could
the
go
embryo
anywhere they
baby
damn
from
well
Death
please.
Stranding,
No need for
entire
couriers like
Last of Us
yourself.
2 trailer,
We had
where a guy
highways,
gets his throat
airplanes.
slit and people,
Nice.
the guy gets
Visit other
mutilated
countries.
and hung.
Do you see
that's
that? Do you see that big city over there?
Oh yeah. That's my
Yes.
favorite city,
Imagine
James.
As you can see, the
Make sure you guys remember that there's a big city right here.
Oh yeah. This is my favorite city in the entire
I
game,
love
James.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And if you were lucky
Let's
enough
see
to
what
Good
else.
city.
What other videos are there about Lego City? The North Korean tourism style of Lego City.
Beach showed up.
Mm.
Worlds of the
I
living
can't believe that
and
Lego
all
City is real.
mixed together.
Can Lego City launch nukes? Can
And that's
the
when
hidden
I
racism
like,
inside Lego City?
cities.
Bad news from Lego City
Yourself
Airport.
put up
The
on
drug
a
addiction in Lego City.
Oh James. Later I'm gonna have to tell you to do something when you first get to like your little bedroom.
For sure. When I get to my first
sex
bedroom.
work in Lego City?
I mean, you've probably done it before. I just think it'd be
Noah!
funny when I saw it.
This is a safe for work stream.
Is it now?
Anyways, Maxine, start paying attention. Okay?
Start paying attention.
We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
In Lego City, is there gender equality?
I couldn't tell you. There sure just
Lego
seems to be a lot of
City
men
is
now.
Israel as a legitimate state.
How is this a safer stream when baby embryos they cuss every 5 seconds and sure.
Listen, you can cuss at work if you have a cool coworker.
I see
And
what
I
you did
deal
there.
with fetuses about every day at my job.
Everything's safe over.
I was gonna say I work at
at
an abortion clinic, but I don't.
Jesus Christ.
Everything's
Safe for work
safe for work
stream.
when you work for a journalist outlet that covers war stories.
Mm,
Hey,
very safe for work. The engine is stalled. Those.
So is this basically an escort mission now?
I don't.
This isn't a
yeah,
mission.
you're-
This
you're
is
trying
all a
to-
cutscene.
You're trying
I
to
can just
put
look
a dead
around,
body
but
to an
I have to. I
incinerator.
just sit back and watch right now.
This here's another good Lego City video. Did Adolf Hitler flee to Argentina or Lego City?
I guess it's the latter.
The COVID emergency in Lego City.
We're trying not to get James to run it past here.
Oh god, I've never been right under the rainbow before.
I can
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
see what
always
you mean
right
by
under the
Disney
rainbow.
ride. Well, at the start of like one of Universal Transformers the ride or something.
This does give that feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is like the
rainbow.
start of a simulator. We're approaching the drop zone. Everyone, please make your way into the auditorium.
Anyway, start watching,
Drop
guys. Start
names.
watching. Make sure you see this bit. This bit
I'm
is
watching.
the bit. And I keep saying to make sure you're watching, but really, this is.
Oh, it's
I-
invisible people. Lovely.
Oh, you're gonna get fucking
Oh,
freaked
yes.
out.
Isn't this a scene from the E3 trailer?
No,
Probably.
maybe. I don't know what the
pretty
E3
sure-
trailer was.
You just see the
Is this
plant
where they-
getting dying.
Death Stranding.
Oh, Allie, look! Crabs.
What?
There's crabs. Allie, did you miss
Why does it? Why
crabs?
does he look like a rejected DC character? There.
Looks like Arrow.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looked kind
Do you
of
remember Arrow used to have a
Injustice
funny...
skin for Arrow.
Arrow used to be dressed as like basically Robin Hood. He had the little funny hat. Then they were
I
like, no, he
kinda
needs to
see
be
that.
cool, and they gave him a hoodie.
And they're like, oh god, yeah, no.
Ah, dang, he looks like he
No, I gotta ask.
is from the medieval times.
No, have you had a chance to rename my book yet, or no?
I still haven't had time. I've been trying to get to it. I keep reading like bits. I'm like reading like a page. And it's
No,
just like, yeah.
See how he's aging?
No, have you tasted my novel yet? No, Hey, if you just put a baby out in the rain, would they just turn into an adult?
Yeah.
Hey, if a 17-year-old goes out in the rain for like 5 seconds and then goes back inside, did they
Okay,
become
yeah, this was the
18
same
and then
for
are they
Free Trailer.
arbitrarily legal? I'm not gonna ask these questions. Those are bad questions to ask. But
Is that the Death Stranding monster?
I feel like, I feel like in this world, age is gonna be harder to keep track of,
They were gonna say age is just a number. I'm like, oh no.
No, that's
Oy
awful.
vey.
No, because I was gonna say, somebody else brought this up interestingly too. Because in like Marvel movies, right? A bunch of people disappear for 5 years or whatever, and then they come back the same age. So a lot of them, their ID would say they're 21, but that's because they weren't in existence for 5 years,
Yeah.
So like 13-year-olds would technically be legal according to their ID, and it's like, what the Marvel?
Well, don't they
Marvel,
actually,
why?
wait,
They
actually-
established that in Far From Home.
Yeah,
Did
no,
they?
about that. Yeah.
Did they get new IDs or something?
Did they bring up that
Did they just
point to,
change
like,
everyone's
all the
birthdays
characters?
to be more appropriate? Floating up in the sky.
Going Titan, guys.
And I just undeafened myself. I'm back. I undeafened myself.
So I guess you have a child now.
So James,
Mm-hmm.
I know why Norman Ritas survives this.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why all his clothes do, but I guess they're part of him.
Yeah, don't explain it.
Why does the baby survive this?
Same reason he does.
And he doesn't have a shirt again.
Oh, he doesn't have any clothes now, Allie.
Imagine having to animate the nostril hairs on Norman Reedus. Like that's you've been working your entire life to get
You're
up
on
to
the Reedus
animation,
nose hair.
and the first modeling, the first thing you do is animate the nostril hairs on this man. Like,
Imagine doing that and then having it not look good.
Can you imagine if that's like one thing that stuck out? They're like, listen, whoever did the nose hairs, you did an awful job. We're firing you for it.
hey, okay, we get a crotch shot.
They blacklist them from the industry. It's like, oh, you were responsible for the Reedus hairs? Ugh. We can't hire you.
This game's so bizarre.
Yeah.
That was
Somebody
very
even call
weird.
it JoJo's.
It's kind of what's bringing me back to play it. Oh, making sure I play it through this time.
Oh no.
That's how
a
fucking weird it
C-section.
is.
That means he couldn't give birth properly, probably because he has a baby.
What?
Yeah, he has the wounds from a cesarean, which means they had to cut a baby out of his belly. I mean, I know it's probably symbolic. I don't think he actually gave birth to a baby, but maybe he did. It's up to interpretation, I think.
You know, I don't think I ever realized it, but 3D pinball game on old XPs was made by Maxis, the guys that did SimCity.
Wow.
That's the cutscene I wanted to make sure you saw, Maxine.
I saw it.
Yeah.
What do you think
They're
of
in
the
the
giant
sky.
creature? I have no
It's
idea what the
giant
fuck
and
it is.
creaturey.
But the first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck,
You
what
don't
the
know
fuck?
what it is, James? You played the game, I thought.
I only played the first 6 hours. I didn't get that deep into it.
I mean, it's the same thing as everything else. What?
Oh no, it's this cutscene! Oh no.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh my God.
You're gonna get ready to be very discomforted for a brief moment here.
Discomfort is fun.
I don't remember what happened in this cutscene.
Cringe writing. Awful writing.
No, this isn't the one, Noah. That happens at the end of the game.
Sure this is not the one?
Oh crap!
It's
again.
not. That
This
one
has
happens,
one
like,
of
at
them
the
in
very
it, but
end
doesn't
of the
have
game,
all of them
though,
in
I'm
it.
Sure. If you're thinking of the one I'm thinking of, then yes,
I'm thinking
it
of the
happens
one
at
with
very
the baby.
I'm talking about the stupid ass joke they make here.
I don't remember them
end.
making a joke.
Yeah, that's at the end. That's at the very end of the game. They say that, and everyone
That's the
goes, "What?"
very end of the game. Yeah.
Well, I can't
Yeah,
wait to
they
hear
get
that
you
joke
through-
at the very end of the game.
They get you through this entire experience, and they deliver the worst written line I've heard in my entire life. It's
joke
completely
ever.
sincerely in a serious moment.
Well,
and it
there's the
hurts.
goal. I want to hear that joke at the end of this game.
Oh,
It won't
trust me.
spoil
But this
I wanna
game's
be here for
overwhelmingly
it.
positive on Steam, so I think I'm good.
You know
to-
what's really funny? Do you know how this game ends?
No, don't tell me.
No, don't spoil it.
No, no,
Melissa, don't.
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil the plot. But do you know what
Don't.
happens at the end of the game
Don't.
as far as like
Don't
the
even
game?
Dad.
include-
Stop. Stop.
This game ends in a 2-hour
Oh my
cutscene.
god.
There's a cutscene for
That's-
2 hours, and then the
Yeah, they
game
pull
ends.
a MGS.
You get to watch a
3,
movie.
Or no, was it 4 where it had like the 2-hour cutscene?
I've only played the first
Oh, yeah,
one
here's
here,
the bit
so
that I don't
which
like.
doesn't have any too crazy cutscenes. I think the
You don't
longest
like
one in the
the
first game was like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, what the f- oh yeah, this was the shot that a bunch of people who watched Disney XD saw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
I love it when the baby gives you a thumbs up, and then eats you.
It's the throwaway villain from Doctor Strange.
Oh no.
What?
Generic evil guy number
Mads
22.
Mikkelsen.
Number 69. B.
Look
Man,
at
I love the way-
graphics.
I love the way Mads
Norman.
Mikkelsen says BB. Man, dang, those be some gram fix. Oh my gosh, a bunch of cryptobiotes. Eat them. Sam, eat them again. Put them back where they came from. Sam, you can't just let
One
them
thing
get
I'm
away
gonna
with it.
say, James, from what I remember.
Hey, where's
a lot
the
of
city?
sto-
The city's gone.
Once there was an
Yeah.
explosion.
Whoa!
A bang which gave
Wowzers!
rise to
Yeah,
life
there's a
as we know it.
fucking crater, James.
Oof.
And then came
Rip
the next
City.
explosion.
Yeah.
One thing I'll tell you, James, from what I
An
don't know.
explosion.
It's not a
That
spoiler,
will
but
last.
okay. The
If-
gameplay does not really correlate to the story whatsoever. And I remember there's like 15 hours of this game that feels like it could have been taken out, and you could have just went to the ending, and nothing of value would be lost.
Well, that's a Hideo Kojima game for you.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least in like Metal Gear
There's
games,
a bit
they're
more to like
fun.
Metal Gear. There's a bit more.
There's more to
What's wrong
Metal
with my
Gear
computer?
because there's like really fun stealth. And the story is told throughout. In this game, there's the big ol' exposition dump at the end. Whatever. I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, no. I'll give you my opinion on the game when I finish it, but I wanted to play through this game because it's such an out there, weird game.
Experience.
It's a properly weird, fresh experience, and I want to experience that.
Metal Gear games are weird though.
All right, this is a 40-hour game, James.
Yeah, I like
So I
longer
hope
games.
you're ready for, by my calculations, about 20 streams, maybe more.
I'll be in the
Maybe
playlist if anyone wants to freaking watch me play it.
You're awake.
I was gonna say I do like
how does it
I
feel
edited
to
a
be back in
highlights
the
reel
world
since I'm doing the
of the
one
living?
for Billy Hatcher, but
Don't
I
worry.
don't know if on this
I'm a
one.
doctor.
I want to see what
Well,
Billy,
according-
Billy Hatcher highlight reel is gonna look like. I'm
It's-
really
I
curious.
don't- Is that Guillermo del Toro?
Yes, well,
I
not
forgot
really.
he was in this.
Call me a dead man. I'm well
Is that-
acquainted
My
with
white
the
ass
dead.
was actually able to
Not
pronounce
like
it
you, of
right. Let's
course.
go.
Contrary to
Guillermo
It,
del
the
Toro?
it is Guillermo
I've
del
never
Toro, yeah.
actually died.
But it's not. It's not his name in the game.
I
Dead
would
man.
advise against
Yeah,
that.
his name's Dead
I like
Man.
how they actually
I'm no
credited his
expert, but
name.
I can assure you it's for your own
Yeah,
protection.
it's like it's a movie.
See?
It's like, yeah, we have to
Guillermo
budget,
del Toro's
guys.
Mexican.
So I'm a
Well,
prisoner.
technically, no. You and I got
These aren't
Mexican blood in us,
handcuffs.
so that
For
probably
cutting
helps.
edge
But-
devices that keep us all
How
connected.
does that help? What?
Because we can speak Italian better than you guys.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow, of course.
Yep.
We have French blood in
Bridges.
this too, I'm pretty sure.
Humanity
Or
is
I
dead.
do.
Shit, I don't even know. We're like
For the
mutts.
future.
We're like mutts.
I like a lot of.
Waiting
I like a lot of
If you-
movies.
We're
like
not
Guillermo del
generic
Toro.
Right.
white guys.
Where am
We're
I?
built
What time
different.
is it?
Wow.
Why
You're not
We're
like
gonna
other
mix up a
girls.
bunch of
try
shit.
pressing it against your
You're
skin.
like hodgepodge it
like
together.
this.
Hodgepodge.
Oh,
The
Us.
yes race.
bridges.
Oh my god.
Relax.
Yes,
That
I
just
like
means
racing.
somebody's got a good
My
connection
car.
to the
My
coffee.
car.
Look,
My car.
Yeah, sorry for
Huh?
just
Well,
chinning
watch
you
over
up
you
and
24
startling you
hours
like
a
that.
day.
Let's be friends
that
now.
is to
Yeah.
say,
See, your
we're here to help.
your handcuff is basically your like mobile phone in this
During
game, and
that
see, it's a
time,
deep
We
metaphor
took the
because
liberty of collecting
people
Everything
are
in this game's a
examples
fucking
from you
metaphor.
to their
Probably
phones.
the time,
You're a
the moments they
repatriate.
blink, it's probably like
makes
Morse
you
code
very
or something.
special.
Okay, I need to let my cat in. They're trying to break in my room.
I'm just
Central
like
Knock was
remembering the
obliterated
video about
in the
from
annihilation.
Noggin about Angry Birds.
Game
being
over, man.
Oh,
Nazi
Watson and
propaganda.
Noggin. Yeah.
Crater.
That's a pretty solid video.
He only wants to
Was
see
that an
it
April
continue.
Fool's joke? I
Where you,
forgot.
for
It
obvious
wasn't.
reasons, And your broken bridge,
Oh,
baby.
wasn't an
Is it
April
all
Fool's
right?
joke?
Well, like
Wasn't that a game?
parts of it are very
It's been marked for disposal.
suspect, but then other parts
Doesn't
were
work
just total
anymore.
reaches.
Why keep it?
Game over, man.
We lost
Him
that
slapping the guy named
over.
Weinstein, that was just
Not
a
just
metaphor for
total
the Holocaust.
disposal.
I'm like, yeah, no.
Team.
I'm like, that's a reach.
HQ,
That's a reach.
all of Redford.
I like his video
Every
on the
soul
life
in
of an
Central
amiibo. That
Knot
was
City.
funny.
I haven't seen that. That sounds good though. Sounds good.
We're at our base.
It's like a
in capital Knot
mockumentary
City now.
on a Luigi
Or
amiibo
should I
being
say,
bought,
our new
and then
headquarters.
just the life that he has.
Sudbury
like,
seemed
it's cute. It's funny.
the
What, does it
logical
get used
choice.
like twice and then put on a shelf?
But
Yeah,
Sold for,
okay,
like,
you guessed it
has
pretty
been
much. accurate.
decimated. And there's only so much they
But the
can do in
narration's
2
funny.
days.
See the Monster Energy drink?
Documentary.
Things here are a mess.
Dang, sometimes.
Oh
that
my
really...
god, I forgot the
Fortunately,
Monster Energy
The
drink thing.
director
Oh,
and
yeah.
his support team
No,
were
you-
out of town at
No,
the time.
were you
So
not
the chain
here
of
when I
command
said that your
remains
canteen,
intact.
it specifically says your canteen converts rainwater into Monster Energy drink?
I hate to do this
No,
so soon,
but
That's
but
a
I
thing.
remember
I had a
that's
job for
that's a
you.
mechanic in this game.
That is a thing, yes.
Do you go faster too
this
when you
stencil.
drink it?
Oh yeah,
Is
you
for
have to
when
down
we
like 5
repatriate
cans of it to get maximum energy for your next job.
What's the other
Damn.
mark from?
Like
Clingy woman. in
YouTube's
cage.
YouTube's
I see.
recommendations have nailed me, and now I can't stop
Aphanphosphobia.
watching endless amounts of YouTube
No
videos.
wonder you
I'm
were
never
out
never
there
gonna get back to
alone.
old ones.
Where no one could touch you.
See, I throw YouTube off by subscribing to people I don't
I'll
watch
try
and then
to be
never
more
watch any of
careful,
their
Sam.
videos.
So,
Have you seen the Mario
the job is
Party
an urgent
DS
delivery.
pirating?
Yes, I've
I'm
already
Okay,
seen
to
yeah.
bring
like
the
5
president
iterations of it.
some morphine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What president? America's gone.
It's not as good as
You
the
talking
Super
about the
Mario
mayor of
64's
Central Mall?
personalized ones. Sorry.
They're-
no.
they're
not the
trying.
mayor.
They're
America
trying.
lives
It's not
on, son.
terrible. It's just not quite there.
The
It's better than the
president
Sonic the
He's in
Hedgehog version
final
of it.
stages of cancer.
You mean the
Sonic
Sonic.exe?
condition.
No,
There's
no,
no time.
there's later
Yes,
Sonic the Hedgehog
Sonic.exe.
is personalized ones,
There's-
and they
I-
didn't quite work as well as the
Never-
Super Mario 64
never heard of
personalized.
this.
Ask, and I promise it
Yeah,
will
there's a
all
whole
make
there's a whole
sense.
thing.
Why don't you do
I
it?
still think
I'm gonna open
that
up the text.
Ben Drowned pulls off that creepypasta kind
Because
of
I'm
video
not
the
really
best though.
here.
Yeah, that series just.
Did he
recently
actually
ended.
drown?
Yeah, I know.
Apologies.
It didn't turn
This
into
is
like an
just a
ARG at the end.
pyrograph.
They turned it
Like a
into an
whole
ARG, and then it lasted
And
like
here,
years.
come the
Yeah,
news.
it's still
Just-
like.
it, like
allergic reaction to the
Well, they
chiral
ended
transmission.
like some of it, but I feel like it's just
I'm
gonna be
actually
lead off
over
into
the
another
isolation
ARG.
ward in the
With
big
the last couple of
triangle
videos were really weird.
Ah.
It's like experimental
Here
AI,
is the
AI and
morphine.
shit.
Oh,
Bridges
yeah.
hereby enters into a contract
It was kind of cool
with
though.
Sam
I'm
Porter.
like, I appreciate
Come
the guy
on,
actually
we got
came back
morphine
to it.
there.
He didn't just drop it like most ARGs. Like,
The truth, Sam.
That's
Oh
is that
yeah,
America's
true
that's
story.
my
vice
favorite part. You have to
president
bring
wants to see you in person.
to bring morphine to
Are
Hillary
you
Clinton.
really
It's
about
great.
to say no?
It's like it's just bringing packages. Like
okay, but like walking
Just-
simulators can totally be interesting.
but like when you're well, okay, Breath of the Wild did it fine. But, like
You don't
I
walk in
wonder-
Breath of the Wild. You
hardly
can
has
ride
a
a
plot.
horse. You could climb up mountainsides and stuff.
no,
Very good.
yeah.
You don't have to just
Okay,
walk.
well,
In this
See
game,
you
you
in the
just
isolation ward.
walk.
No, there's cars. There's
Yeah, you
different
can get a
forms of
bike. You can get a bike, but
There's- You can
the main
like,
mechanic of this game is the walking.
yeah, no, the main mechanic is the whole idea of connecting with people through the internet. So bridges made. You look at bridges and ladders and stuff.
Shoots and ladders.
Bridges
what I heard.
long.
And this game is one of the worst. It's
Could you
really
not? Oh, sorry, that was my cat. I
Bridges.
continue. No, you're okay.
This is the game, guys. Have fun.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to
I like when you get cooler sunglasses, and that's the most customization you can do in the game.
Oof.
I just remember everyone was wondering what the game was. And then they realized they're like, oh shit, okay.
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation word should be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw
I'm gonna have
routes
to
too.
track down Full Tilt
Try it
Pinball
out and
now.
you'll see.
That-
Check the map on your cufflinks, Sam. Just go. You can do it. Hey Noah,
Yeah.
you know about the Google Stadia?
No, never heard of her.
Okay. I just got one of those. I was curious if you had any opinions being a video game boy.
I mean, I like like I remember Jacksepticeye did a video. And you could tell like he's like the original title for the video was like, "Is this the future of gaming?" And then after it failed, he just changed it to trying out Google Stadia.
Oof.
He just changed it because it was like, yeah, no.
Sam, if
Oof.
you want to confirm you're headed the
Yeah,
right way,
it was
check
bad.
your compass.
The thing
I
about the
still
Google
think
Stadia
streaming
is-
is gonna make a big difference, though. Like in terms of like not having to have super expensive hardware to play high-end games. I think it's just gonna take some like.
You gotta have good
tests to
internet.
get that working.
What, I
Yes, you
don't,
have to
And not
put-
everyone
yeah,
has
you have
great
to have good
internet.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
think good internet is much more likely than high-end hardware these days for people that on a budget.
Yeah.
I was playing a game on the Stadia yesterday, and a warning popped up at the screen at one point where it said, "Warning, the game will close if your internet connection fails in any way." And I was like, "Oh, fun."
Cyberpunk 2077
Warning,
runs
you're
better on
about to-
Stadia than on the new consoles.
Cyberpunk?
That's
It
Because
is on
Stadia runs
yeah.
on gaming computers, basically. So it's like...
I
you
thought you were gonna
just-
say you got a warning. It's just warning you're about to play on Google Stadia.
warning. Our systems don't work very well, and I see you as an asshole.
Warning, don't fucking buy this.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's a good appeal to, I don't know, spending $120 a year on a gaming console.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing:
I
is the appeal of it is that you do get all the games with it. That
Just
come
get
with the
Xbox
system.
Game Pass if it's Xbox Series S.
Yes, but then you have to
Exactly.
purchase it. But then you see, the thing there is that you have to actually purchase an Xbox.
You just pay $30 a month, and then when you pay off the console, it goes down to $15 a month, and you get to keep the console.
Yeah, the Stadia is you pay $10 a month to use the console.
Yeah.
I think
you
you
never
do
own it.
get-
You don't get a console even. You just get a controller and a Chromecast, and that's it.
Yeah, there isn't a console, it's a
Yeah.
controller.
You get a controller, a Chromecast, and then you have to pay a subscription service to get to use them
Okay, to
properly.
be fair, it is
With the
Chromecast
Xbox
Ultra.
Game Pass, you can buy a Series S,
It's just
pay
one
$30 a
thing.
month, and then when you pay off the console, you
but
own it
it's-
completely, and then you just pay $15 a month for a Game Pass, and you can cancel
Yeah,
Game
but
Pass
then
whenever
the-
you want.
I'm sure
Yeah,
I'd
then,
find
like,
this conversation way more interesting if I was a gamer.
Probably.
Don't you get to keep
Rebellion.
games from the Game Pass also?
No,
No? Okay. That's the same with Stadia, I think.
but you keep
No, I
to
don't
keep
know.
the console. So you can also still buy used if you get a console with a disc drive like the new Xboxes
bet.
have. You can still buy used
yeah.
games. You can still buy your
Like-
own games.
That'd be animal.
It's just Game Pass is just meant to be their version of the streaming video games idea.
I certainly think other people have done it better.
I think
that
Xbox has it the
streaming
best right
PC
now.
games is probably going to
Just
be
fucking own your game.
where things go.
Hello.
Yeah, I'd rather own games.
I agree, but I think Xbox has the right approach here. Of how the idea of streaming or like subscription service gaming should go.
Yeah, but the thing with Xbox is that they're already entrenched in the console market, and I'm talking more in terms of being able to stream PC level games. Because there's still a pretty big divide between PC and console.
Yeah.
The divide
on
has
one
been
hand.
getting smaller every year though. On the freaking new Xbox, you could just play Dolphin Emulator on it super easily. It's like $20. I mean, you get to play Dolphin Emulator or whatever the hell other emulator
It's more of
you
a
want.
shift in like the way consoles have been working than specifically. And it's like they're becoming more PC-like, frankly.
Oh, for sure. Like, even, I don't know about PlayStation, but the new Xbox also supports keyboard and mouse now. You can freaking play Call
Yeah,
of
so
Duty
does-
with a keyboard and mouse on the new Xbox. Microsoft understands that their Xbox is just a PC. So they're giving it kind of PC-like related features.
How far
So-
into the game are you? Is
Look
this
at the
your
stream.
first time seeing this guy?
I've played 6 hours, but I'm doing a new
I'm
save.
afraid the president's
Okay,
condition
so this is your
has
first time seeing this guy?
I've played 6
No.
hours, but this is a new save.
This will
On the
help
new
ease
save,
pain
this is your first time seeing this guy?
No, that's
Yes.
not the
and allow
first
her
time.
to speak
Okay.
with you in these
On this
seconds.
save, yes. I'm in the beginning. I just
The first
had the
and
giant
last
explosion, and I'm gonna
president.
meet the
Look at
president.
The graphics
Surely you
on
remember.
this.
Oh, okay, you're gonna
Oh,
meet
this
the
is
president.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know who the president is?
You're
Yep.
not exactly dressed
Well, I'm not
for a
saying it, so
Hillary
if anyone's
Clinton.
watching this video and doesn't want to get spoiled,
Yeah,
Hillary
that's why I'm
Wow,
not
look at
saying
the
anything
viewership
either.
of 7.
I'm just trying to get a feel for, like, what you
President
know
is
versus
Joe
where you
Biden.
work. Ew. Cringe.
Better than Trump. Better than
My mom was like, you should be happy. Your choice won. I'm like, fuck Joe Biden.
Still
You thought
better.
I liked Joe Biden? He could go to hell.
Joe Mama.
My god.
Better than Trump doesn't mean good.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Hey guys, look, this is the president. of the
Finally,
United
it's
States.
Hillary Clinton.
Oh my god.
That's the president's right-hand
Who?
man.
Wait,
The
oh,
director
yeah,
of
okay.
bridges.
Die Hard, man.
I just think it's funny that Kojima imagined a world in which the first female president won and America immediately fell into shambles.
Ooh.
That's fucked.
Did you ever notice that in the second Kingsman movie, they have
What's it been,
the
Sam?
president ends up
10
being
years.
like douchey Trump
Look at
stereotype, but like there's
bunch of
another character in the
deathless
movie
freaks
that's
meeting
obviously a
like
Hillary
this.
Clinton stereotype, and they
Yeah,
kind of had
well,
to cut her role from the
good to see
movie
you
because they
too.
guessed wrong about who was gonna win.
President's waiting.
Which movie was it?
Kingsman 2.
Oh, I never saw
Making
that.
and like they're making 5 sequels. It's like Jesus.
It's your
They're making
mother.
5 sequels.
That sounds like they're pulling an Avatar and they're making
Okay,
5.
but like,
Yeah.
I know.
I loved the first Kingsman.
The
And
first
2 was
Kingsman
okay.
is properly great, and then the second and third just aren't
There
as
isn't
great.
a third one.
Oh, there isn't? I thought there was a
second
third
was
one.
okay.
I watched the
so
second
bad.
one. Okay, I watched the second one,
okay.
and I'm like,
We brought Sam.
It's
you
got
know,
some good
the
pieces,
biggest,
but some of it just kind of sucks.
the
Some of
biggest sin they did in the sequel is the whole phrase "the mentors always die."
What?
They broke that. They broke the trope.
Oh, you mean like the TV? It's like a
Oh.
TV trope, yeah.
The mentor
no, they-
always dies.
Oh
And
no,
it-
I'm gonna be watching 2 streams at once now.
We'll leave you.
Yeah,
to
I
it.
know what
do
you
it.
mean now. I know what you mean. I'm like, yeah, they really fucked up the rules of death in the universe of Kingsman in the second movie because it really wanted to bring back Harry, and it screws up just the way death works in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really removed a shit ton of the tension, to be honest. And it's one of the biggest problems with Kingsman 2.
Are you doing all
Hey,
right?
James?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you watched that, like, Linus thing, right? That's called, like, the Wand Show?
The WAN show. Yeah, I watch it
Man.
every night or
Like,
every
that was
Friday
WAN.
night.
I was gonna say, why is it called that?
Weekly analysis news show.
Okay. Because WAN is, like...
It's
like
WAN. It's WAN.
I know, but I'm saying that WAN is like a word in Japanese that's like a dog barking, I think.
One.
Is it like a?
Well, they don't intend it to
name?
be that. It's just a
Well-
weekly analysis
Took us 3
news
years to
show.
One Solo,
trying to
you know,
build the
character
Oh,
from Star
no.
Wars.
One.
Oh
Still
no.
going on about that, huh?
One Solo.
Maxine, do you know what I'm gonna have to do with this woman?
Stab her in the face
Morphine.
with a
You'll see. You'll see.
It's
I'm
a
not
big
saying
oof.
anything.
It's a big oof.
It's a
I got the head
freaking
off short.
huge
I'm heading off
oof.
shortly. 'cause
Yeah.
I
No,
got,
no, not yet, not yet.
God,
Together, you can help us reconnect.
big oof. Gouts the eyeballs out.
America whole.
So this main character is
Sam, if we don't all come together again.
son?
Humanity will not survive.
Sam is her son, yes.
We don't need a
Yeah,
country.
dogs do go
Not
on.
anymore.
We do.
Alright then.
Alone, we have no future.
Yes.
America's
He's
finished.
Sam Clinton
You're the
Bridges.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh no, I dropped a Skeeto on the ground.
Not the Skeetle.
Yeah, I heard each one individually flying out. Oh, down.
Okay.
You looking? This
The
gets kind of
graphic
freaky.
from The woman.
Please.
I will.
Are you
I
talking
will.
about, where is he? I need to see my man.
So you are willing
Oof.
to help me.
There's black crap on
No,
the
I-
floor. It's mold. It's mold.
Not
Is that a
mold.
Get Out
You're the
reference?
president of Jack.
It's time. Whatever that fluid was called, I forget. Some sort of a time fluid.
I love you, Sam.
It's age juice.
Yes.
I'll be waiting for
Also,
you.
did you notice when some of that got on the camera, like a few cuts back, which was weird?
You're trying to make it look like it's a real movie.
Madam President.
Now we're back to.
I mean, if it was a real movie, I don't think there'd be like blood splatter. I mean, yes, there are movies that do like blood splatters on the screen,
Yeah.
but like usually they do it in like a bit of a farcical or silly sense, you know?
I hate the mask so much. I get why it's just stupid.
Oh, that Die Hardman is wearing?
Yeah.
I don't get why he's wearing it. Does he explain later on?
From an
They
anti-masker.
explain it, but it's like.
Anyways.
Alright,
I guess
I
I'll
think I'm
find
gonna
out.
head off, you guys.
Have fun with your board games, Maxine. That you got for Christmas.
Bye, Maxine.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Sweetie.
Gosh, I can't believe that they named him Die Hardman.
Sounds like an Xbox gamer tag.
Yeah,
You need to add a
Die
couple
Hard Man.
X's on
Pretty
the
much
left and
is an
right.
Xbox gamer tag.
Except he doesn't use gamer words.
So do you remember what happened the last time someone died?
Explosion.
Oh, Allie. Somebody's paying more attention than most people here, I guess.
Get it? They were never in the Oval Office.
I actually was tripped out by that. I was like, holy shit, wait, what?
Wow, they got pranked. He walked the prank.
The Oval Office wasn't real.
Listen,
What if it was all
no one can know that the
just
president
a
is
dream?
dead.
The Oval
Word
Office
gets
was
out.
never real, actually. It
Bridges
doesn't
is
exist in
finished.
our world either.
What happened here does not leave this room. Do you understand?
That's my new conspiracy
Yes,
theory. I
Director.
hope you all like
But there's
it.
still the matter of the body.
10 out of 10.
Without corpse disposal.
The Oval Office
We've
isn't
got that
real.
covered.
I'm looking over my.
God, I feel bad for Sam. I don't want to do this again, but I had to make a new save because I didn't remember anything.
You don't want to play the
It's pretty
game
rough.
again?
Yeah.
I really didn't want to do this again, but I was like, I gotta fucking remember how to play this game. So
I guess, yeah. Has it been a while since you were stranding?
yeah.
Oh, shut.
You're gonna
It's
work
not that
the
kind of
rest us
stranding
to
anyway.
rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
What happens
She
here does not
succeeded.
leave this room. Okay, Die
Look at your
Hard.
wrist. If that's not symbolic.
Also, I'd like
I
to
don't
thank
know
all of
what
you
is.
for jumping in here as I
Director,
stream today.
The cancer spread.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Very great.
emotional support.
Harvesting organs is out
I
of the
just came here
question.
to
I'm gonna
laugh.
need it for this. This
For
shit
an
sucks.
autopsy.
This mission
Her
sucks.
body needs to be cremated.
Yeah, this
before she
mission does suck.
necrotizes.
I
And if
like
we
how
don't, this place will turn
when
into
you
another
start
crater.
the mission,
What do you want
it
me to
tells
do?
you like gives you like tips on
We
carrying
don't have any
bodies.
porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with
Oh, I remember this mission. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that mission.
has to be
it's
burned.
that one.
Ugh.
The road from Capital Knot City.
Also,
Yeah.
to
I'm
Incinerator
glad
was
that like
compromised in the
I
void
think
out. Now, the only way there
I think
is
one
on
of the
foot
final missions
through
of the
the
game
mountains.
is like 69.
But the chiral
Like-
density there is off the chart.
Like I think it's almost the
Wow.
very last
BBTs.
mission. There might be like one or two
This
after it,
job
but I
has
know that
Guys,
like
you don't get it.
Tombs.
It's just symbolism
Patriot.
for
Okay.
sex. I don't know.
you see
Sam,
the
you're
final
already
mission
on
is
the clock.
69 because you're fine.
Now get it done.
I actually never saw the
Sam
ending to
Porter
this game.
Bridges.
Oh, you are in for a
You're-
fun time. Be sure to be there when we watch the 2-hour cutscene the game
Grab
ends
some
on.
fucking.
Wait, are you
popcorn.
kidding me?
No.
Yeah, no.
The final cutscene's 2 fucking hours?
You know,
Yep.
that's a movie.
You're literally just watching a fucking movie at that
Exactly.
point.
I'll be sure to have popcorn at that point.
Let me know when.
Don't worry.
It's a
Don't
Hideo
worry,
Kojima
Alice. It probably won't be
game.
for another 20 streams or so.
Okay.
You know,
This man.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
this is a
Man,
long
that's the
game. This is a 40-hour
world record.
experience.
This is a long con.
After this, I'll be streaming
Can I have a
SpongeBob.
moment?
Are we
should
streaming
play
SpongeBob?
President Strand
Persona
believed in
5.
American Reconstruction.
play Knack too.
She worked tirelessly to bring
We
the nation
should.
You should.
Without
No,
her,
do it. No
There would
balls.
be no bridges.
Yeah. You won't play Knack 2, I
She
bet.
deserves a funeral with full honors.
Daring my
But
friends
we
to play
can't
Knack
give her
2,
that.
they actually do it, not
Gone
She
wrong.
dies,
Gone
America
south.
dies.
Without her, bridges will cease to be.
Listen,
Daring my friend to play Death Stranding, but only
her
walking.
cremation must be carried out with the utmost
No climbing
secrecy.
allowed. You will
Even if we
only
pull it off,
walk.
what then?
No
Jesus.
bicycle,
Your place.
only
face it.
walking.
America's history.
Sam,
Uh,
America isn't
I really
dead yet.
like
I'm
like a
Bridget
character
dies,
you're
Bridget
gonna
dies.
encounter pretty
She
close
may
to
be
the end of
lost
the
to
game.
us.
Their
I'll be right back.
We
entire
still have an
existence is
America
a
worthy of
tragedy.
the presidency.
But what?
Let's not get into it now.
Are you talking about
What
Fragile?
matters is that we're
No,
going to finish
you already
your
met
mother's
Fragile. They're in the
work
first
and
cutscene,
rebuild
Noah.
America
Oh yeah, they're in
as
the
she
first.
intended.
Yeah, my bad.
No, I mean a
That's the
tragedy
reason
as in
bridges
like a
exist.
meta tragedy, like
So
like the
take
fact
the
that Hideo
first step,
Kojima
Sam,
designed them is a
and deliver
tragedy.
the president's body to the
Not in the
incinerator.
game.
Okay.
if we don't all
I mean, I guess
together
they're a
in
tragic character in the game too, but just everything about their existence is meme-worthy.
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam.
And I'm not talking about Conan O'Brien.
I love you, Sam.
I like how like he just spontaneously added him to the game while they were interviewing him.
Yeah.
He was just kind of
I'm really glad that Hideo Kojima envisioned a future where Conan O'Brien is still alive and also a furry.
yeah.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember
yeah,
that you'll
'cause
be
you get
passing
the-
through BT territory.
Yeah.
We built the incinerator way up in the
You have to do the Hideo the Conan O'Brien side quest, James. It's the only way.
Carrying the body up there.
The Hideo Kojima side quest. Yeah, did you know they put Hideo Kojima into
We'll be monitoring you around the
Cyberpunk?
clock.
Yeah, he makes a guest
Anything
appearance.
Like the
comes up,
first mission.
We'll offer you support by
He
the
just
couplets.
speaks a lot of before you even the 6 hours before you hit the title screen. Yeah, you get to run into Hideo Kojima. Cyberpunk is weird, man. I probably talked enough about it on.
I want to
Maxine's
play it, but it's
stream.
fucking broken, so I'm not.
Yeah, I don't
It's
buy
not
broken
that bad on
games.
PC, but like I feel like PC would be fine. But I'd say wait for the updates.
No. It doesn't even have AI in it. It has pre-programmed driving paths for the drivers.
Yeah, that's true.
Those people
Okay.
never get out of their cars.
They do. They do. Okay, no. Listen. They do get out of the car. If you slash the car up with a katana or throw grenades at it or whatever, it'll catch on fire to the point where it explodes. The people will climb out of the car, stand right next to it, and then it'll blow up and kill them. So they do get out of the car if it catches on fire.
This
But they
does
don't
not
do
make it
anything.
any better.
No, it makes it so much better. You don't understand.
So I want to
You
let
can-
you all know
You can.
on the map, where I was on my last save was at this building right here. So I got to that area, which is
Really?
not,
Wow.
which is not
Sam,
that
this is
far.
Die Hard, man. You ever seen Die Hard with Bruce Willis? I just like it a lot. You might notice my username is Die Hard Man. Just a real big fan. A Die Hard fan, you might say, of Die Hard.
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know you could go into weird 3D view with the map. Gross. Anyways, yes, no, trust me. The fact that people get out of their car and then accept death is even better than them not staying in the car when it becomes destroyed. It's unbelievable, honestly. And then that burning wreckage will sit in the middle of the road, so a bunch of other cars will get behind it, and you can just blow them up one by one and watch the people climb out, and then it'll explode and they die, and then you can slash up the next one behind it, and that one will explode and they'll die, and it's great.
Have you seen the bug where if you look forward and then look behind you in your car, and then look forward and look behind you in your car, that the cars behind you are totally different?
That's weird.
No, that sounds funny.
The cars literally just load as you look.
I really like
so
that
it's
sometimes.
totally different cars every time.
I really like that just at random in any vehicle there's like moments where your character model will just become a T-pose sticking out of the top of the car for like a few seconds. Just any vehicle that you're driving, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen that.
Yeah. It just happens for like a few seconds every now and again whenever you're driving like any vehicle. Also, it was really funny. Sorry, this is a quick
I can't
quick
wait
story.
for 2077, bro. That year it's gonna be like Bethesda game, but in real life.
Yo, I can't wait for people to T-pose in 2070.
It's fun. No, that was like the 2017 thing. I feel where people like Naruto ran and T-posed.
So my game design professor, right, was kind of just showing the game and kind of going over what he thinks they did well and not, as far as like level design. It wasn't about like the gameplay or the story, anything like that, because it was a level design class. He was talking about how the world is designed, which, you know, that's arguably one of the better aspects of the game. It's a very futuristic city skyline. There's stuff everywhere you look. Some of it doesn't make sense. Also, while he was giving this demonstration, he found like a weird back alleyway where you could just glitch your head into the map and like it's funny, he played it for 5 minutes and he found geometry you can stick your head in so you can just see into like the abyss.
Oh, I
As
had
your
that.
professor. Has your professor talked about the excellent level design in Knack 2?
No.
I had that type of visual glitch in Fallout 76 when it first came out, where you could stick your head into an area and look into the abyss.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those glitches in that game. There was a lot of out of bounds glitches from what I remember.
What are some of my other favorite? Okay, this one isn't a glitch. I think this was fully intentional, but it destroys any amount of immersion you could have in the game, in my opinion. In Cyberpunk, you can reselect like dialogue options you've already selected, and obviously the characters you're talking to say the same response back. So like it can be like an urgent thing where somebody like puts a gun to your head and they're like, "Tell me who you work for," or whatever, and you're like, "Why don't you tell me who you work for?" And they're like, "I'm the one answering the questions here," and you go, "Why don't you tell me who you work for? I'm the one asking the questions around here. Why don't you tell me who you work for?" And they just kind of a gun to your head, and they'll just repeat it infinitely, and it ruins any immersion, in my opinion.
That's pretty funny. No, you.
It's very like it's obviously an intended feature, but a good example of it is I think like Vine Sauce, because Aspen sent me this. She watches them. They made a video on Cyberpunk called "These Shrimp Fresh." And they just keep asking an NPC these shrimp fresh while throwing like corpses at them, and like the corpses just like ruin the like they just knock the person down and they ragdoll, and then they keep talking. And
does it keep stacking more bodies?
Oh yeah, they just keep throwing more bodies.
Oh my god, I gotta see this.
Oh yeah,
Oh
let
my
me
god.
find it. If I just search "these shrimp fresh," it'll probably show up.
Imagine spending 6 years on this game and not
It's
seeing
just
your
called
family.
Cyberpunk 2077. These shrimp fresh. Here, I'll send the video in voice-related text chat. It's a good video. It goes on for quite a while. These shrimp fresh, and then they say the same response again and again and again. It's just a really good video.
Have you guys seen the new Pixar film yet, Soul?
No, because I don't own Disney Plus. I'm surprised they didn't make people pay for it, even if they have Disney Plus, like they did with the live-action Mulan.
Yeah, they learned their lesson from Mulan, I think.
I don't think didn't it still make a lot of money, anyways?
It made $5 million on a
Okay.
$100 million
Oh no.
budget.
All right, awesome.
I actually even like films like Wonder Woman 84, which was actually really decent.
1984.
I haven't seen it yet. No spoils.
No, but it
Yeah, there's a furry in it.
Wait, what?
It had like it had like a budget. Yeah, there is. By the way,
No
the cheetah.
spoils. God damn it.
It's not a spoiler. It was in the
She's in the
trailer.
trailer. It's fine. She's in at least one of the trailers.
But what?
I haven't watched any trailers.
Do you not read the comics?
No, I don't read the comics because I don't want to spoil it.
Not read the Wonder Woman comic where they find the massive buff cheetah man in the wilderness and he wars them?
Stop! No.
Okay, but like the point is Wonder Woman 1984, which is pretty decent, had like a budget. It's like it was at least over 100 million. It's only made like 20 million, so it's a financial flop.
Just like that.
Actually, I think the majority of movies this year were. You know,
That's
you
fair.
kind of.
Why is Alice deafened? You're not talking about the movie itself. You're just talking about how it is a flop in terms of money.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
no.
didn't want to hear it.
I find it funny how Bad
Shrimp
Boys for
Rack.
Bad Boys for Life and the Sonic movie have made more money than Soul, Mulan, and like big ass budget films. Like, if you told me going into 2020, like the majority of stuff you told me, I'd believe you honestly, because the world's just weird. But if you told me that the Sonic movie would end Marvel's 10-year streak of always being the highest budget superhero film, I don't know. That's where I crossed the line. Jesus Christ.
So story-wise, they're making this guy carry his mom's body to get burned. The mom who is also the president.
The first female president of the United States and the last.
And the world goes to shit. No, that's not a sexist joke, I promise.
Yeah, it's just the way Hideo Kojima made it. It's not sexist, it's a metaphor.
Yeah, Ali, you're spot on.
I really like, what's another thing about this game that I really like? Oh yeah, there could be lore about other places in the world, but the game is so focused on America that I like to think this like massive like catastrophe is only happening in the U.S. and everyone else is just business as normal. There might be lore bits about it, but I love to imagine that just like everyone else is just fine. Like you could even just like go into Canada and there's just like cities and normal, and it's just
yeah,
like,
what's up?
Yeah, we're having a great time.
But the reason I mentioned Soul like an hour back, I'm writing my script, and like my first sentence is a plot synopsis, and I say Pixar's Soul follows a guy named Joe, an unfulfilled music teacher who, after receiving the opportunity he's been waiting for forever for, fucking dies.
Exactly.
It's the start of my video.
It's the whole movie. Is it? Okay, I kind of...
Alright, hi, I'm back. Is there no more spoilers?
We haven't been talking about...
No, I don't think we were when you left. No, but we're talking about Soul now, so you know, if you don't want to be spoiled for that...
Oh, god damn it.
No, we're not talking about the spoilers for Soul. We're gonna add... Oh, shit.
Oh, no, she's gone.
We're gonna ask Alyssa.
God damn it. What? Oh, I was just gonna say... So from the trailers, a lot of people were like, it looks a lot like Inside Out, you know? They've just got these weird little, like, blob characters. And, also something a lot of people were mentioning is, like, the trailers show us this, like, massive, colorful New York City, you know? And, like, you know, they've got, you know, black main characters, which is, you know, always cool. And then it's just, like, and then he falls into a manhole cover and he becomes like an Inside Out character blob, and he's in like a void with nothing, and it's like, Pixar, please don't tell me this is gonna be the entire movie.
I'll tell you this, that's not the entire film.
Okay.
Actually, the film went in a really bizarre direction for like the second act. I was caught off guard. Not in a good way.
Not in a good way, oh.
But
you're gonna say I was caught off guard in a good way.
I don't know. I was mixed on what they do, because it feels kind of cliched, but I don't know. You might like it, you might not. There's a few moments in the second act that I really liked. Third act is where the movie shines a lot, I think. But
going back to how people were saying it looks like Inside Out, it's by the same people who made Inside Out also.
Yeah, it's Pete Docter, or yeah, I think the director of Monsters Inc. Up, Inside Out.
See, those first two are good. The third one, not so much.
You don't like Inside Out?
No.
Really?
It's got some good charm to it. I liked Inside
You know
Out.
how many people praise that movie as being original when there's about 3 million concepts out there about like what's going on inside someone's head, and it's like a world with all these personified characters and stuff. I don't know. It's just, I think the movie was overhyped and overpraised.
Well, the thing
I don't
with Inside
think
Out,
it's
it's not
necessarily
bad.
It doesn't make it bad.
It's not an inherently original concept. It's just how they explore it and how they explain it. It feels like a well-explained world. It feels nice. It like, that's my issue with Soul, but I don't want to get into it because I feel like that would be a spoiler in itself.
Yep.
There's just a lot of things Inside Out doesn't do very well, I don't think.
Excuse me.
I don't know. I don't know if you don't like Inside Out. I don't know if you're gonna like Soul.
So my goal for this stream is to get this fucking bullshit mission done, so I don't have to carry this dead corpse around again.
Wait, oh. So is that what you mean? You spent 6 hours trying to do this one mission?
No, but I don't want to do what I've already done.
Are these shrimp fresh?
So if
Did you watch the shrimp fresh video, Alan?
I thought it was going to be a lot worse. It was still pretty game breaking, but it was not as bad as I thought, based on what you were saying.
I mean, it's just funny. It's not like, yeah, I've definitely seen worse from the game. Like, I think I've seen people, like, driving cars and they just, like, go through the ground and they fall into the abyss. Like, I've definitely seen worse from Cyberpunk 2077, but, like, the video is still amusing for just how broken it looks from, like, they're in, like, they travel around, like, a 10-feet area and run into, like, all these, like, just everything is wrong.
They're making a Prince of Persia remake? How did I not know about this?
Like a game, or like the game, or they're remaking the movie?
Well, I
No.
mean, it's no knack too.
It's no knack too, but I mean, come on.
They're remaking the game?
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
You know what? I hope
The origins of the Assassin's Creed parkour system.
Yeah, exactly. But good.
Do you want to know what game I got for Christmas?
What game did you
Aside
get for Crimbus?
Stadia.
What
I
was
got. I said aside from the Stadia, I got it has a name. Digimon Cyber Sleuth for the Nintendo Switch.
No way.
Which I have only played Pokemon games in the past, so I was like, I used to like the Digimon show enough as a kid. I wonder what the game is like. I got like maybe like an hour in last night. I didn't play it that much. It's different. It feels very different than Pokemon, but similar in ways also.
You should play Persona 5, don't you?
I want to, I just don't have a PS4.
Dolphin?
Dolphin is for GameCube.
And we not for PlayStation 4.
Just a bit further now.
Not with that attitude, it's
Just
not.
emulated on Dolphin, you know, famous PS4 emulator.
What game do you want to play on PS4?
He wants
Persona
to play
5.
Persona 5.
Persona 5. I mean, at this point, I should probably just play Persona 5R, since that's just the same game, but again.
But better.
What are you
Well,
grabbing from those coral reef looking things?
If you skip to the
Trilobite.
beginning of the game, you can see a woman eat them and crunch and stuff.
Oh, they're the time worms. Okay.
Yeah.
They're they're little tardigrades, but big tardigrades, because tardigrades are supposed to be much smaller.
Yeah, they're time worms.
Yes, you eat them and they keep away.
Cryptobite, a living
time.
organism not seen before the DS. Yes, before the
cryptobiote.
Nintendo DS.
Before the Stranding.
Cryptobiote a day keeps the time fall away. That's what Fragile says. And she's
Oh my god, that's an actual line in the film.
it is, yes.
I didn't know her name was that.
Yeah, her
Oh,
name is
sorry.
Fragile.
Do I say the other line, the other infamous Fragile line?
I want to hear it in the game first.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
are you saying? Oh no, don't say that, Noah.
Yeah.
That's a good line when it comes up. No, wait, no. Read the canteen description, James. I must hear you read it aloud in your sultry voice.
A stamina restoring energy drink, Monster Energy. Any timefall or other water that comes into contact with the canteen is absorbed, filtered, and mixed with the energy particles inside. The canteen has also been treated with antifreeze technology.
Fucking drink Monster Energy. What the? Oh my.
I wish that they had I wish that in today's modern age we had canteens that could absorb water and then turn it into any drink.
There's the incinerator.
Turn it to boomer juice.
I'm getting closer to the incinerator.
Oh boy. Feeling like a good old body
I barely made it
incinerator.
out alive the first time I did the incinerator.
Barely made it out alive. What did you do?
Your mom.
Damn.
That was.
Hey guys, can I pitch you this Kickstarter that I've backed?
Go ahead. Yeah, I've kickstarted before.
Okay, so it's called Birds at Arms. and this is for enamel pins of the different birds at arms, and we're trying to get it to 8,000 to unlock the final pin.
You mean stretch
And
goal?
so there's 9 different pins here, and
What is birds at arms?
so it's a bunch of birds that are wearing like armor and stuff. Let me put it in voice related here.
Yeah, I don't.
They're
I don't
using
understand
armor
what
and
here.
weapons.
at
So
all.
like we've got
I don't know, there's
the
no good
general, the king's knight, the city guard, the fencer.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, of course, they could definitely get more money, but like, they have already met the goal.
The mercenary, the mage priest.
Mad guy, or magpie. Birds at arms, normal birds. I like the
And-
comparison. That's good.
It's probably eventually going to be a book too, because they've written like a shit ton of lore, and like they've written out stories for it that they're waiting to put into a whole book eventually.
Alright, here comes the intense cutscene.
Do they have cool birds or only angry ones?
They're not angry.
Free birds. I love them.
Oh look, it's a miner. That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
they mine blue
I
because
suggest-
blue is the most precious resource.
If no
I mean,
one
the
knows what's
king-
gonna happen, they make sure they watch this cutscene. I think at this point, the only people that don't know what's going on in this game right now is Ed and Allie. Alice sounds like she knows about this game.
Blue is used for magic.
Steam is Alice. Do you want the city guard pin? Haha, funny.
I backed it for all 9 pins.
Okay.
I'm gonna get all the
This is-
pins.
If I just get a print.
That would help. Yeah.
It's time for the moment.
Enter's open. Where's the merchant? That's a bird on a turtle. I haven't unlocked any of the illustrations yet.
The graphics on the dead body.
Them
Them
some
graphics.
graphics.
Looks like a PS4
Alright,
game
now
running
burn
on
that
better
shit.
hardware, but at the same settings.
Mm.
I just
Sorry,
appreciate
Mom. Gotta
that
burn you.
Hideo made sure
Sorry,
that the
Mom.
port of this game to PC supported ultra-wide properly. Like through and through.
I wish I was.
Everything in this game renders in 21:9 if you have that size monitor, and I love it. And this game feels cinematic as fuck. Clouds are a little buggy though, but it's fine.
Well, was that a frame drop there, or was that just in stream?
I think this
That was a stream.
frame.
That was the stream. Oh,
God
there's the
forbid there's
rainbow.
one frame drop.
Hey, listen, if the frames drop once, so do the profits. That's the game industry. I'll be dead. I don't know.
This one. Okay.
I keep
I
getting
just
posts from r/medical school for some reason.
you keep trying to be a nurse. What do you mean?
No, I'm not following this subreddit, but it keeps suggesting posts to me for some reason.
Wait, you're trying to be a nurse. The whole internet is connected through a hive mind known as the internet, and they know you want to be a nurse.
But it's still alive.
You know what's fun? Coming up with conspiracy theories. Did you know that? Did you know that ants are trying to steal the Eiffel Tower?
One little bit of steel at a time.
Exactly.
Did you know that feet is religious?
What?
Feet are sacrilegious.
No, wait. Happy Feet is actually like anti.
Well, that's not a conspiracy theory. That's true.
It's actually okay. Well, it's true.
I enjoyed Happy Feet when I was a kid, and looking back, I'm confused why I
Did you know that Happy Feet used motion capture and it won an award, and it pissed off Disney so much that for Ratatouille they said that it was made 100% animated with no motion capture next time.
Ratatouille's Pixar's best movie. Don't at me. I love Ratatouille.
were there other movies? It's a good one, probably.
Incredibles, Inside Out.
What if superheroes had feelings? What if feelings had feelings? Then we've got Coco. What if Mexicans had feelings?
Like, I knew where you were going with it because I think I've seen that post.
I thought you were gonna go with
Cars had feelings.
Okay, I don't want to say the one for Soul. I might get in trouble.
Oh no.
Oh, but for Mexico, it's okay. Okay.
No, I think she's gonna say the slur word.
No! Oh my god!
But the surrounding area will still be a crater.
It's so bad.
Anyways.
What?
Got an idea.
No, I can't say it. Oh my god. Christ. Oh my god, that's awful.
You laughed anyways.
We are horrible
canceled
people.
for laughing at that. Shit.
Yeah, Noah, you're getting canceled now. Sorry.
The car that Elon Musk launched into space hit Mars. Oh my gosh.
Fuck Elon Musk.
Nice one, Alice. Alice just said fuck Elon Musk.
I will not hesitate to say fuck the rich.
Oh man, I would love it if like the car hit Mars and then just Mars exploded and it was all Elon's fault. Anyway,
it was all on purpose.
So one thing I find interesting about this game is it asks for my birthday at the beginning.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
But depending on your birthday, you will. There they are. Depending on your birthday, you'll have a better sensitivity to dooms or not in this game.
I don't think that's true.
Nope, it
I
is.
don't think that. I'm looking that up. I don't think it does anything.
Does it? I don't know.
I'm looking it up. I'm gonna ruin the magic for you, James. Sorry.
Keep looking.
All right, let's see. Let's see what the effect of your birthday does. Okay. The date hardly matters in-game and doesn't affect how your character plays. It does, however, unlock a fourth wall-breaking birthday message for players. What happens in Death Stranding on your birthday?
What?
In your bedroom, there's a cake. There's a pizza cake on your birthday.
No, the whole reason why I'm streaming this game is because of these bits. These things legitimately freak me the fuck out.
Oh, you needed to play with others to not be scared. Let me tell you, James. Nothing scary about all these little cats and ghosts. They're just dead people or whatever.
Just a daft lol. Good.
Just be not scared, James.
I'm
What are they
very
gonna do?
easily
Suck
creeped
your
out
soul
by
out?
just pure atmosphere. Even though this is purely a stealth mechanic, and if the shit is the fan, I could just run and I'm fine. I've done that before.
Let me tell you, James. If there's one person who's great for ruining atmosphere, it is me, myself, and I. So believe me, James, you're not going to get scared by the atmosphere at all, because I'll be too busy
Just
telling you how funny
imagine
it
all of the enemies are Will Smith fish.
is. Or Will Smith fish, is that what you just said? I think that's going to make it scarier. Will Smith fish. Eat shrimp, crabs.
Run, no balls. Do it.
Oh no, it's this part.
Yeah.
I recently figured out how to properly get Discord streaming working on my server. So now I can do growing streams on my server. People were asking about that.
This happened last time too.
I don't know
What, did you
anything
get
about.
caught?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know much. Maybe not nothing.
What's the
but
run
I
button?
don't know.
You just press run.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about My Hero Academia or whatever, but there's been a lot of people posting this one character, and the entire point of her character, I guess, that she has massive tits. It's interesting for sure.
There's a lot. I don't know. No reason aside for anti-purposes.
Wow,
There's
that's
some
a
really
lot of
Somebody just posted thinking about this deleted tweet today, and it says, if I don't get a Switch for Christmas, I'm going to explain he, him lesbians to my pop with dementia in the middle of dinner.
I fucking love it. Oh
That's
my god.
so bad.
Cool, I got
Oh
out.
my
Sweet.
God.
I feel like even my dad would get confused.
Can you say that again, Alyssa? I was making sure I didn't die.
Oh my God.
I don't think I have it in me, James.
God.
Can you
I'll just
please
check-
like post it in voice related so I could retweet it?
Yeah, sure. Where did it go? It's gone. It evaporated into the Twitter void. Where
No,
is
it cannot.
Fine, I bookmarked it, I think. I'll find it. There it is.
It's amazing.
Oh no, James, the tar's gonna eat you.
Is it that far behind?
I'm that far behind.
It's
yeah.
not that far behind for me. For me, you're just about to get
Yeah,
over this
for me,
bridge.
I think it's my internet. It just kind of
If I don't
like
get a Switch
stopped
for
doing the stream
Christmas,
for a little bit.
I'm going to disappoint.
I couldn't think of a proper way to describe Cyberpunk 2077 in words, so I made this image instead. And it's a burger, but like on the part that's bitten out, it's like see-through. So it's like a one side, like only the outside of the burger is like textured.
Wowzers. Look at the graphics on the grass.
Demographics.
I think VTubers are geniuses. Girls always get shit on for showing their face or not showing their face, or even streaming at all as themselves. But now they're pretending to be anime girls and raking in desperate men's money. Incredible. I love every single one of them.
Look at the graphics on the rock.
Sound like Dunkey
What's-
there for a second.
Look at
No.
the graphics on the.
What's like the purple floating ship thing in Halo called? It's like a
Thanos.
banshee.
The Halo?
No, I don't think it's called that.
Is it a giant ring? Then it's the Halo.
No, it's purple. It's like a vehicle from Halo. It's purple. It has one seat and there's two guns on the front and it floats.
It hovers and you can shoot
The
at it.
Warthog?
No!
The
The Warthog has
I've never
wheels!
played Halo. Don't.
The Warthog has wheels!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Here, I'll find it right now.
So, Ali, how have you
Look
been?
at-
You haven't talked much. Probably
Here.
because you have a hard time talking now.
Is the Bungie? No, Banshee.
I didn't hear you, but
Banshee.
Discord heard you.
Oh, it's a ghost. Or wait, no.
Ghost.
I think it's a ghost. It's a ghost or a wraith or something.
What was that?
There we go. I was trying to push my chair backward, but it wouldn't.
Ali, I think I heard you there.
Yeah, we heard you for a second. Alex.
Wowzer.
Hog.
Ali, how are you?
I dealt with $175 of commissions these last few days.
Nice.
Yeah, I should be doing that.
Yay, more music. Alright, when am I getting my felony? We're streaming
Yeah.
copyrighted
Well, actually,
music.
they passed that, so.
I've been doing drawing strings on my Discord.
It's supposed to be mainly for big companies, but I'm still hesitant. I'm like,
I think they're gonna because that's part of the stimulus. It's fit into that 5,000 pages that they had 2 hours to read before signing it.
Hey, what if?
Why does the grass here next to the rock look like you're walking on guacamole?
nice one, Noah heard.
Guacamole.
Jump, pussy.
Wait, shit.
What
I
is
tried to
the
jump, but then he
image?
didn't.
Do a flip.
Here, I'm gonna go. Oh my god, the sun, Jesus Christ. Alright, you ready? You ready? I did it.
No way.
the hell is going on?
Alice told me to jump.
Oh,
so I jumped.
tactical roll, nice.
Sam's prepared.
I love it's my favorite gameplay mechanic.
Yeah, you know what I think is really great about Cyberpunk 2077?
Oh god.
What is it?
I really like that stealing cars from people is not a crime.
No
I love
way.
how as soon as you get caught doing anything, the police just spawn next to you.
No, not
Literally.
even. No, you can literally throw someone out of their car, hop in their car, and run them over.
Yeah,
and
no.
like 50% of the time, the police do not show up. But you do anything else, yeah, they do. Right behind you.
I feel like Cyberpunk, the devs were the I don't know if I don't want to blame the devs because the devs fucking had a horrible experience making the game.
Yeah.
But like the people that told the devs what to focus on, those people, whatever the managerial roles or whatever, I feel like they didn't understand how to make an open world game with cars. And
yeah,
like
I know the driving mechanics are pretty underwhelming.
well, like
heard a lot
I'm
of
just
people
talking
say
about like
driving
GTA
is
is
really
kind of the
different.
modern standard, and every single open world game that's like has a GTA style world where there's cars and there's people on sidewalks and stuff. They have to make sure that they can match GTA 5 and like the quality
Here's
of
the
everything.
thing, though.
And then Cyberpunk's
To
just
be
like
fair-
we're not dealing with any of that, bro.
To be fair, Cyberpunk wasn't set out to be another G. It was set out to be a. It was actually more story-focused RPG.
Of
akin to,
course,
like, The Witcher.
but it's an open
the
world
exact
with a big city
expectations.
with cars and traffic and pedestrians on the
They set up
sidewalk.
the expectations too.
I'm not saying
Mark-
that. I'm not saying that they should have copied GTA 5. No, but I'm saying for that kind of world where it's open world, you got a big city and there's highways and stuff. The mechanic of the way that it all works in the cities is like the standard. Is the way I see in open world games with multiple cities or
What's
just
up,
one
Shark?
or whatever. So the fact that Cyberpunk doesn't have any AI for cops, doesn't have any AI for pedestrians really, is just like I guess it'll be a totally RPG experience, but I feel like the basics of an open world with this kind of modern setting, they kind of just failed at it.
I heard that Cyberpunk the driving isn't actually bad. Like of course it's ruined by glitches and having like a bad AI, but like the car you are driving is fine, I've heard. Of course I don't have any experience in this, but I have heard even from people who are like this game is a disgusting mess, the driving is fine, apparently.
That's always good. But I'm focusing on everything else besides
Of
besides
course.
what it
No,
feels like to
everything else
drive.
well blows like, oh, the driving is fine,
'Cause, like,
out of proportion.
When they were marketing the game in the trailers and stuff, the main thing that sold me wasn't necessarily the fact that it was like an RPG or whatever. It was just the fact of the world. I was really intrigued by the world that they were marketing for Cyberpunk 2077, and the product
world
that we
came
got
from-
did not meet the marketing at all. Because it's like it doesn't feel live. People say it feels dead. There's no AI for anything. It's just like they didn't hit the standard for a immersive open world.
I think the
by what I
glitches
understand.
definitely do not help the immersion.
The biggest thing I love about open world games is the immersion because it's its own world. You get to do whatever you want in there, and if you mix it in with if you take that concept and then make it super RPG, it's almost like that should be the ultimate immersion experience for open world games. And then they just failed at it because they got so much wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot of issues with Cyberpunk in general. I kept swapped over to my mic. Does it sound better or worse?
You sound the same. Maybe a bit crisper.
Great.
I've seen
A
that
little bit
video.
louder.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
It's
that.
good.
What happens as a car fly to their face? Is that the one where he's like, "I want to fuck your body," or is it like? Have you guys have all seen the Keanu Reeves' extremely horny one, right?
That is what this was.
That's what I just said.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll take your body. I'll fuck it.
I mean, it does the music.
Welcome. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Dick.
Why do you come
What in 2077 makes someone a criminal? Getting cocked.
getting cock?
It's so good. So good. So, after
Night
this
City.
mission, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I wanted to stream for about 2 hours, so I think this is pretty good. I think this was a good length.
Hey, stream for 2 hours. It'll take you minimum 20 streams.
That sounds about right, honestly. I wanted to do no more than 20 for this. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, however it turns out.
You should stream something like Miles Morales. I feel that would be a nice, quick game for
Just
you to
don't play it
stream.
on the PS4.
I don't know, I can't. I have a PS4, but I can't really use it, and I don't have a recorder for it now. So
You can play it on the PS4. Do not play it on the PS4 Plus, because that's when it has horrible glitches.
the PS4 Pro has glitches. What a surprise! Honestly, the PS4 Pro is more unstable than the standard, and it cracks me up so much because it's the Pro. It's the professional.
Because what is it? Freaking YMS Adam played Miles
Adam.
Morales.
Do you guys know why
No,
the
it was-
PS4 Pro has so many issues with so many games?
Why?
Because it uses Crossfire, which is an AMD, the AMD version of NVIDIA SLI, where there's multiple GPUs. No one supports it in any games. No one supports multiple GPUs in games anymore. And Sony looked at the console and went, "We should do exactly that." And it's awful.
I'm thinking I'm gonna wait until the PS5 Pro is a thing and then get that.
I'm not gonna get a PS5 at all unless there's a fucking like exclusive game that's the best game in this decade that's on it.
I don't know, like Spider-Man is what I've been looking forward to. I'm hearing like there's like a Silent Hill.
I'd love to
rumor
play Miles
every
Morales,
other
honestly. I
week.
loved Spider-Man PS4. I would love to play the Miles Morales one.
Well, they're still making a sequel too. That's why. So
Yeah, well, isn't Miles Morales like kind of like a DLC, but it's not really a DLC because it's bigger and it's its own kind of setting-ish.
it's like a side story, like a
spin-off, mini spin-off game.
yeah.
I think that'd be
Mini
the best way to
spin-off
word
game.
it. Mini spin-off.
Yeah, wasn't it just supposed to be DLC for the first one, and then they said, but what if we made it its own game?
And the BTs are gone.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with Dooms hooks up to a BT, your feelings and memories
yes, the
cross
beach
feedback,
things.
like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry.
No,
This BT has
BTS.
been pushed beyond its limit.
No.
They're not beached things, they're whatever BTS the band
I'm gonna
stands
say
for.
something that's gonna get me
They don't
canceled.
ever
Ready?
say S though.
BTS sucks.
That's fine.
It
I don't
does. I agree.
I don't really care for K-pop.
Not me
Exactly.
too.
You're canceled.
Well, actually, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
really care
James,
for
get
K-pop.
ready. Your entire career is over. They're coming for you. The Stand.
I just like rock. Leave me alone, okay? I just like guitars and drums and bass. I
Oh,
don't,
there's
I
a
don't
really
care
painful
about a bunch of Koreans singing Korean
one
stuff.
Discord server I'm on. They started going through like there's this bot, I guess, that you can. Oh gosh, what is it?
The fact I can watch this thing blink makes me really uncomfortable. I think that's the point.
I already forgot what I was saying. What was I saying?
Something about you're in a Discord server and they were sharing something.
I'm in a Discord server. They were sharing this website you can go to and like put in your Spotify, and then this AI judges your Spotify. It's like an art snob AI, and it just is like, oh, listen, you still listen to this? And it asks you if you like listen to certain songs ironically or not, and it's like, does someone else use your Spotify, or do you actually listen to this music? It's just very weird. Yeah.
Funny.
I think it gave me like a 19% basic, my final grade.
Nice.
It grades you at the end.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it also said like, I don't know, it said I listened to some music group I've never heard of, and it was like, you're not as basic as I thought because you listen to them, and I'm like, but I don't know who that is, and it's like, nah, you're cool. I was like, what?
Oh lord.
Sam, I
Yeah.
thought I
It
Anyways.
also calls you a stan if you listen to like 3 songs by an artist. It's like, oh, another span of these people. It's weird. I'm not a big fan, but maybe it's just because it insulted me a lot.
It's kind of bizarre. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Fun with
Hasta
your
la pasta, mi amigo.
In any event,
video
it
games.
seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look
Anyways,
after it.
last Christmas,
Give my
I
regards
said
to
to
the president.
myself, I'm gonna draw at least one drawing a year on Christmas to hopefully see any amount of like improvement over the years. And I could not bring myself to draw anything yesterday. So like, great.
Why not
One
just
year
draw
in,
it?
that plan, and I already
Why not
failed.
just look at other drawings you made this year and just use that?
Yeah.
Why do you have to draw
They were-
something
I didn't
specifically?
draw anything else this year, James.
Why not? Why don't you
That's
just?
the thing. I figured I could draw at least one thing every 365 days minimum, but I can't even do that.
What if I ask you to doodle
It's
something
almost time
up?
to go, Sam.
Like what game?
The scene.
Here.
Draw a Dreamcatcher. Do that.
James, that's
Where
no.
Draw a Dreamcatcher.
Blind James.
Draw a Dreamcatcher.
Oh, you're only saying that because you just saw Dreamcatcher.
Yep. Episode 2. Wait, I finished the prologue and episode 1 already? Jeez.
How many episodes is it?
I have fucking no idea.
Is it 69
Well, okay, I'm
episodes?
going into the second episode and I'm 2 hours in and this is a 40-hour game, so you can probably guess there's 40 episodes? I don't know.
Good morning, Sam.
Okay, Alyssa, what did you want me to do in here?
This is Di Hartman.
Oh, zoom in on his
Set
dick.
aside for your use. Bridgesburg.
Oh yeah, he does something, doesn't he?
How do I zoom in?
Chiralium.
I don't know, there should be like a zoom button or something.
Enhance.
Enhance on penis.
Well, I gotta take a shower, so I guess
Don't shower first. Don't shower first.
I'm showering
Oh,
first.
it's even better if you stare at his dirty penis.
I don't think you get to see his penis.
Where's his zoom? You can definitely zoom in. Maybe just focus on it in depth.
Sam, can you hear me?
Oh yes.
For fuck's
Penis
sake.
POV.
Is it anything private anymore?
Oh,
Just zoom in real far on
except for
Norman
taking a
Reedus'
shower and going
penis.
to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
I like his character.
What, Norman Reedus?
Yeah, he's funny. He cracks me
Norman
up.
Rebus and his amazing fetus.
Norman Reedus. And the BT
I shouldn't have
fetus.
taken the shower. There's a cutscene.
You
No.
did well,
Oh,
Sam.
James, you're never gonna be able to look at Norman Reedus'
Bridget may no
dick.
longer be with us, but her legacy has a chance to live on.
That feel when I can't stare at
Sam,
Norman
listen to
Reedus'
me.
dick all day.
America. Reconstructionism. Her dream isn't dead.
I don't want to hear it.
This is the face of our new hope. Our new
18.
America.
It's gonna be French vanilla ice cream.
Homily.
Ed, are you talking right now?
He did,
your
yes, he-
voice is like
My mother
extremely
made me
low.
cry.
Yeah.
You're very
Ed.
quiet. I heard
I
you
think
There's
say
no more
200%.
distortion, but you're fucking quiet as fuck.
seen Monster Hunter yet, I think is what Ed said.
Ed, it was not streaming on Amazon or Vudu last night.
Been 10
I
years
know.
since you saw each other, right?
It was
And in all that
apparently
time, she
that
hasn't
fucking
aged a
date
day.
was a placeholder and is actually
body's
gonna be
still
video
emotional.
on demand
I don't
in
get to grow older,
February on the 16th.
Wow.
but you do.
Maybe they
Sam.
should have got their dates right.
You look good.
Yeah, fucking.
You're serious,
Why would
then?
there be a placeholder,
Connecting
and why would they let it count all the
Everything.
way down so that I could waste the entire meal twice?
Someone has to succeed
Alright,
bridging
and
Sam.
You guys are picking
More
me up
importantly,
again.
Yeah,
someone
we hear you
has
now.
to carry on her legacy and see our
You guys are
country
picking me up. I was like, no, I'm not leaving my
Samantha
house today. What do you mean?
America Stranding. Our new president.
No, yeah.
A new beginning
Oh,
for our
what?
people.
Didn't
For
like
our
your joke,
nation.
sorry.
Under Emily's
What?
Yeah, they
Is
just
that
left,
Ed?
and
we
Noah.
Oh.
reestablish the UC,
Allie left.
the United
And Noah.
Cities of America.
Ripperoni.
This is
I
how
guess
we'll
Allie's
rebuild
just gotta
our country.
be set.
will
Gotta
we?
duck
I feel
out
like
and
this
do
woman's
work.
important, but I forgot why.
No, I'm through with this.
See, I gotta
said
do
my
work
goodbyes to
too,
all of
but
you when I sent them to Bridget.
We never forgot about you, Sam. You ran away. You cut us off.
Emily put together an expedition. The best of Bridges won. And went west.
I led them past craters in BT territory. I kept them safe while they searched for survivors.
Never once missed a BT. Saw him coming a mile away.
We convinced community after community to join the UCA, and we left behind our own people to help them. It took us 3 years, but we managed to make it all the way to Edgenot City.
All the way to the Pacific. Jesus.
Yeah. But then everything went to hell. The team was wiped out, and Emily was taken.
Taken?
I'm not being kept in a cell or anything like that. I'm allowed to use their facilities and to speak with you whenever I want. I just can't leave the city.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenot City. Well, that's what our keepers are saying, at least. They want the UCA to leave him be. Emily's their insurance policy in case we don't.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group. They run Edgenot City.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs.
You think the suicide that took out Central Knot was one of theirs?
Could be. There are extremists like the demons everywhere.
This
plotting in the shadows.
sure is Death
decentralized by
Stranding,
nature.
huh?
No one organization.
It's Stranding,
to rule
all
them
right.
all. Just a common ideology.
I know not everyone shares our vision for the future.
Oh, this was a good meme.
If we
So the DM
Americans
goes,
don't
so
come
what would you
together
like
again,
to talk, so
humanity
who would you like
won't
to talk to in the
survive.
tavern? Maybe the cloaked figure in the corner? And the party goes, Goblin
I
with
carried my
pants.
mother's message
In the
to
DM.
people all
Oh, he's
across
just the
country.
janitor. Why does he only wear
But not
pants?
everyone
Oh,
is willing to
the
accept
cloaked figure clears their throat.
More than a
Why
few
the
would rather
pants?
stay isolated. Keep to themselves. Go it
Wait,
alone.
what?
Railroading DM versus chaotic stupid
Like you,
party.
Sam. They think that
Yeah.
America can only be rebuilt by force, by men who tell them what to do, who take away their freedom and put them in shackles.
What'd you put on me? Huh? You know better than the demons. Just another kind of cult.
They're not shackles, Sam. They're a symbol of our bonds.
But they're literally
That's
cuffs.
what we need right now. Not to stand apart,
They are
but
literally
to come together.
a
To form
smartphone
chiral knots
cuff.
and reconnect.
Yeah. See, James, it's
Sam,
a
we want you
metaphor
to go
because
west
people
and finish what
are
Emily started.
trapped by their
The people
phones,
she left
but they
behind have been
but
hard
they
at work,
want to be.
setting up
You mean
chiral
they're
network
trapped by how
terminals.
they're
But these
separated?
terminals are still isolated. We need you to bring
I
them
don't think these
online.
people are trapped by their phones.
And for that,
But their
you'll need a
isolationism.
Cupid.
Well, they're being monitored by their phones for sure.
This
We already
contains
are.
all the necessary security and operations protocols to integrate a terminal
We are
into the
now.
Yeah,
chiral
that's-
web. Take the Cupid
yeah.
west, Sam.
Oh, I get what you're
Reconnect
saying now. I
the
thought you
people
meant it in
metaphor
the
location.
game.
And when you get to Edgenot City, find Emily and bring her home.
James,
Yes.
do you not understand how deep,
After that, I'll take over
how
the
just
presidency
oh,
and
they're
carry
just
my
so
mother's work to save the
deep?
country.
This was
Hideo
Bridges' dying
Kojima,
wish.
look at how deep he
This
is.
is how we'll move forward.
Oh,
Please, Sam.
anyways, I don't know.
We need
I'm
you.
very tired.
I'm Sam Porter Bridges
Just need
now.
to draw
I'm
something.
not a Strand. Hell, I'm not even part of this outfit. You all saw to that. I'm not getting involved with you or anyone else ever again.
Wait!
See? It's like I'm not even here. Same as it ever was.
Sam! Sam! hold on. Stop.
You wonder how many times you have to
Listen
block
to me.
Nestle
America needs you.
on
Both
fucking
of you.
You're covering the world.
Reddit.
Why did they
for
have
them to
like a
stop
million
showing ads.
different?
Don't act
No
surprised
one
when it all
on
comes
Reddit
apart if you
likes
try to do
Nestle.
it again.
There's a whole
Round
subreddit
and
called
round
Fuck
it goes.
Nestle.
Connect, reconnect. It's not that simple.
All right, Sam. Just
Like
take it
on
easy.
Twitter, you're
I get
blocking
it.
them, and like they just
You don't
keep
have to commit to anything.
No, on
harder.
Reddit.
Why
Oh,
not
on
get some
Reddit.
rest?
I don't know how blocking
Good idea.
functions on
We all
Reddit.
need our sleep.
Me
Leave it
neither.
too long and you're
But I
liable
know I
to
want to block
reconnect
them.
with the other
Oh, I
side.
see.
The necessary maintenance has been completed. Various adjustments and fine-tuning for your benefit. You can use it again. For once, it would seem that Dooms and BBs are a good combination. Or perhaps the two of you have something of an affinity for one another.
Crazy stuff. So I'm guessing this beach I keep seeing is on the west side. On the west coast.
Sam.
What
Right?
was that?
Are either of you two paying attention?
Yes, and
No.
This beach I keep seeing, I'm guessing it's at the end of the
Listen.
game.
You Sam
the
Strand.
beach. Yes. I don't know if that's at the end of the game, but the beach is a thing you're gonna see a lot more.
It's a funny word, strand. A strand is part of rope or bond, while stranding means being washed up on the shore. And being stranded is when you can't go home. I'm stranded now, Sam. Here on the shore of the Pacific.
Who made this image? This is
But our
awful.
bond still holds.
What is it?
You know the screen where they say like shh in Among Us when like they go shh at you.
Mm-hmm.
You're free. But we're
That's why Red
still
is sus, because Red goes shh.
Don't
What about
tell
it?
me we're not.
Somebody did that, but they made like just a massive body that fills the entire screen, and like the Among Us entire person is like just the head. Here, I'll send it. It's awful.
Oh god.
It's just disgusting.
Where's my mouse? Oh no. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. You know what that looks like?
What does it look like?
What?
Oh!
I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, you're on the beach. Look at all those beached whales back there. Just a bunch of beached things. Oh boy, what if I oh man, what if I play some Persona 5 Golden in the background of this since I'm not doing anything else? Maybe not. Maybe not.
Dead ass looks like this.
That's a good one, yeah. It's just King.
Okay, let's try this again. Oh, the Kingpin.
Why'd you send another one?
Because
it just fits better.
My parents
Wait,
were really
James-
confused why Kingpin
James-
was so big, but I just kind of enjoyed it. It cracked me up.
I think that's the entire point. Is he's supposed to be too big? Oh my gosh! Please, James, I need to see.
Oh no, the
I
Twitch stream ended.
must-
Okay, now I can
Twitch
move
stream.
around and zoom in.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
watching
zoom
a Twitch
in.
stream at the
Zoom
same
in.
time.
James,
Private
do
rooms
it.
come with all the basic amenities.
Zoom in on
shower,
the
toilet,
PP.
etc.
Mm-hmm.
Drop in when you need
Zoom
to
it on
rest.
Taween.
Inspect your gear, review info.
Sam, this is
whatever
Die Hard,
else.
man.
If you have any questions,
Oh,
feel
you
free
were
to
out
ask
like a
our
log.
staff. But before you do,
I think you have
why
to
not
wait
check
until
things
Die
out for
Hardman's done
yourself?
talking with you for
See how
the funny
Bridges
time.
operates these days.
I can't interact with anything. Now I can interact with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, did he do the thing, James?
I love how he looks at you. He's looking at the camera like, what the fuck are you doing? I also love how when you go to examine the figures, he's like, hey, 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 look over there.
Look at my figures, they're so cool.
No, just keep doing the zoom in on the penis, trust me.
Why does he
Very
get,
good.
like mad at you?
Yeah, he gets angry. He gets real angry if you keep doing it. He's just so angry if you look at his penis. Yeah. Just keep looking at it.
Look, I should do it more?
Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, just keep doing it. He just gets progressively more and more mad. just do it more, James. Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it, James. Trust me.
Do it more?
Just keep going.
The camera.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one where he punches the camera. That's it. That's the maddest he gets.
I
I
wanted
think.
to do it again.
He's like, alright, I'm sick of your shit.
Finally, Norman Reedus punches you, POV. Norman Reedus punches you for looking at his penis. Yeah, that's probably my favorite thing in the entire game, honestly. I'm so glad that Hideo Kojima...
Give me 1 second to mute my mic here.
Okay.
It is really funny.
I'm so glad that Hideo Kojima himself said, alright, listen, when you look at Norman Reedus' penis, he has to flip you off and then punch you. Why did they make the game like
This is Deadman.
James,
I
can you believe that you have to
calibrated
drink
your
5
based on
monsters or
physiological
whatever to
It's
get
still
your
just a
stamina
method.
up?
After you take
Sam, this is Deadman. I'm deceased. Hey Sam, my name's Deadman. Let me just say,
That terminal there. You can browse.
I
You don't
am
have to
dead
enter
and
everything.
stranded, so. Hey James, what if I dislike this stream?
Please don't.
No, my analytics.
Alright. Well, I think that's day 1. I want to take a break from this game. So yeah. Thanks for watching.
Oh, you're done?
Well, I'll still hang out with y'all, but I'm done streaming.
Okay. I guess that death really was Stranding.
Alright.
DS stream end. Reload the page as the stream over.